Hello, my beautiful people. I'm sorry I'm late. I know I'm running behind. Um, I am currently in the chair, as I said, getting my hair done. Now the kids are getting ready to go outside, so I just, you know how kids are, guys. Loud, obnoxious, and they have a day off because it's a holiday today, obviously. So yes, I am currently in the chair. We are getting the hair done at the moment by the fantastic hairdresser, Katrina, back here doing my hair. All the credit here because I cannot do this myself. Cannot do this myself. The dog's like, me too, me too. Sorry, guys. I don't love streaming on my phone because I can't. I have an event tonight. That's why I'm getting my hair did. I have a charity event to go to tonight with a friend of mine who bought the tickets a while back. So um, I have not been out or to an event in, oh God, I don't even know how long. A long time. Let's put it that way. A very freaking long time. So yeah, I'm in the chair. We're in the chair. We might need to cut some of this dead ends off because my dead ends are dead, like super dead. Right? It's leave it to Katrina to give us the zingers, bro. I actually said to Jesse this morning on the phone, I said, that's okay. I have to do my stream on the go because my friend Katrina here has great one-liners.
I have to behave.
You cannot not behave. We don't behave. What do you mean? We do not behave here. We swear, we say trucker things, and we're from Massachusetts. We're allowed to do whatever the fuck we want. That's how we roll. That's how we roll on my stream. We just do and say whatever the fuck we want. At the dentist? That doesn't sound good. I don't. That's painful. I'll tell you that much. When I was in the hospital at the ER the other day for my swollen gland on the side of my face, dude, it didn't feel good. I'll tell you that much. And I am not a hospital person. I'm not a huge fan of the hospital. Although I do think that Ethel over there, Ethel Machado, and the sewer of the turtle, I think maybe they both might need a sit down. I think they need a mediator. That fight was epically stupid, and and I'm not really sure what was accomplished there. Honestly, I'm really not. I'm not sure what they accomplished other than Aiden looking like a douche nozzle per usual, and just crying because that's what happened. So, I mean, I know she did a Spaces last night, and she talked on her Spaces about how she thought it was a low blow of him that a mediator won't help. Probably not. About how like it was a low blow for him to go and talk about the article that he admitted that he wrote about her, that he admitted he was wrong about, because I mean, he didn't do any research and he just wrote it and then didn't call her or didn't try to get her side. He just ran with whatever someone else told him, which is called gossip, folks. That's called gossip. That's like the Inquirer. It's not what you do when you're trying to actually be truthful, you know? Like, you know, she keeps saying that they're friends. They're still friends. She still supports him. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah, you know? Like, put your fucking cheerleader outfit on. But I read that as I'm afraid to say what I really feel. And I mean, I think she's been abundantly clear about the fact that she's not going to say how she really feels, which, you know, she's going to say a few things, but she's not going to say it all because if she said it all, it would damage his case. Well, you can't damage his case any worse than it's already fucking damaged at this point. Dude does not know how to shut the actual fuck up, dude. All right? He does not. So that's on him. Hello, Space Coast, my darling. Nice to see you. Did you get those ACs in? We know the shingles are good. Like, it's always nice to see the fellas of Twisted Tragedies when they pop in. You know, I think Jess said, and Aiden said, most of their audiences are women. I pride myself that, like, it's women and men here. We can all be fucking stupid together, you know? Like, right? Hello, Steve, my friend. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see all of you, of course. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like hopefully ready for this event. Like after I get my hair did. My hair is done. And I'm hoping. I mean, it's an adult night out. I mean, I don't know what to do with myself. Like an adult night out. What the hell is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are those things? Like,
I think he's supposed to get arrested.
Are you? I think I'm supposed to. Am I gonna call? Gonna have to call you to bail me out? Like, I'm supposed to get arrested at the end. Wouldn't it be fun unless, like, I woke up in a cell and went, "What happened?" Like,
you're not supposed to remember those nights.
No. Okay. Well, we're not supposed to remember those. That's the rule, right? Red lights are optional after 3 a.m. Right? Red lights are optional after 3 a.m. Totally fine. An adult night out, like, what are those, bro? I don't know what those are. I don't even remember the last time I did one of those. So I'm definitely excited to go, you know, be adulting. I'm an adult. I'm gonna like have an adult beverage or 2 or 3, several, and laugh and maybe cry. I don't know. Okay, might end the night with a good cry. Who knows? You know, if I don't get like sweets at the end of the night, I might cry. So that might be on the list of possibilities of things that I might do. Like, I don't know. Hey, girl. I will tell you, like, her putting the hair dye on my head right now, I don't know why, but it feels so good. It's just like, it feels so good. I mean, I could just bring you guys with me anywhere. You guys are so goddamn versatile. How dare you guys be so versatile? God damn it. Ah, beepity bop, boop, 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 beep. Talking in R2D2. Hello, Michael. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yes. I forgot. Blame Meredith for everything that goes wrong. Got it. Check. Duly noted. What else? What else? What else is on this list of things that I need to do while I'm adulting and having adult beverages? I feel like you guys can come up with some good ones. Check. Get arrested. Check. Blame Meredith. Check. Punch a sewer turtle in the face. Replace his teeth with chiclets. Check. Got it. Like, what else we got? You know I can't be responsible for the things that fly out of my face hole, dude. I cannot. At all. Not even a little. I cannot be held accountable for this. I feel like I do deserve it, but at the end of the day, I feel like my wallet does not. Like, right? Like, I don't think that, like, I feel like I also deserve like a fucking eyebrow wax and, you know, maybe a facial every once in a while, but those things don't happen either. So,
They have the wax machine.
Do you?
I just.
Oh, you did? Jeez. I did not know these
Another thing
things.
I will never in my life pay for.
Waxing your own brows. I don't think I could do it. I would fuck them up. I'd end up with one brow, bro. I'd have one brow. That's what would happen. Okay, guys, had to draw on the other one. How do I look? Oh, yeah. Make fun of his T-Rex arms. Duly noted. Duly noted. Do a video in front of a security camera with T-Rex arms. Okay, yep. Oh, yep. Talk to the camera and be very intimidating. Do that. Also check. Duly noted. Also check. Acknowledge Ethel and TV for world peace. Yep, check. I fucking can't. This is why I love you guys. No, my friend used to be a hairdresser, so I'm at her house, and she is kindly fixing me up here. That's okay if you're late. It's an important date, but not that super important. So that's okay that you're late making. It only matters if your wife allowed it. That's what it matters. If your wife allowed it, then we're in. If she allowed you to be here, then so be it. I was like laughing my ass off yesterday watching that fucking shit show of an argument between the two of them. And like Jess is like, my husband's doing husbandly things. And he's like, crying is emotional abuse. When you want to cry about this horrible thing that I wrote about you that I admit was not true and I only took down today, even though we've been friends for 2 years, because I wanted to just somehow use that. Like, are we for real right now? Like, what? I can't. Like, I cannot. I fucking cannot. Yeah, I definitely forgot to mention that yet. I'm not good at remembering to do this in the beginning of the stream, but we're 11 minutes in, so I guess that's better than the usual 30 or 40 minutes into the stream that we are before or an hour before I say it. But if you didn't already go out there and smash the like button, I will give you several seconds to go punch that thing real quick. And make sure you don't get arrested while you're punching the like button, please, because I don't have bail money for all of you, all right? So it's just only a few. And then if you punch the like button and then you come back, I would appreciate it if you would also pop a comment in the chat. That's fun. Share the video with people who might want to, chill and hang out with us fucking crazy people. That's always fun too. If you want to donate to the channel, there's a bunch of different ways you can do that. We don't have super stickers. No super stickers. We have jewels and super chats. And we have regular options like Venmo and Cash App and PayPal. And we have a link that works for debit, credit, and Apple Pay. It's pinned to the top of the chat right now. It's in the description of the video. And as a matter of fact, whatever I make today is obviously going with me to the event so I can have a drink or two. And it's going to pay this lovely lady behind me here doing my scalp at the moment so that I don't look like a fucking half retarded skunk in the front of my head.
It's always just the hairline too.
I hate that though.
Most exposed part of your head.
Like always the underneath and always the front. Like I can't wear it in a ponytail. I can't wear it in a bun. Right? Like why can't it be in the middle, in the back? Like go fuck yourself, genetics. Like I don't know what you mean. Like what the hell? What?
Shout out to the kids.
Right? I'm getting my hairs did, Benny. I'm getting my hairs didded. It's getting done-didded. You don't want to talk? I like to enjoy the experience too, Magic, but see, here's the problem with that is I'm a broke bitch and I can't not work today because I'm very broke. So my option is to enjoy the experience or work and try to make something to pay bills. And I had to do the bail thing. So unfortunately, I don't have the option of just enjoying the experience. If I had a couple $100 in my bank account, I'd probably enjoy the experience, but still be like, oh shit, that sucks. But bills just, as soon as things come in, they go right back out. Oh, you need food. Oh, you need toilet paper. Oh, you need fucking more shampoo. Oh, you need more conditioner. Oh, you need more psoriasis lotion. Yeah, I feel like it never fucking ends. Estimated time of reveal. Ooh, that's a good question. I like that one. I don't know. We just started putting the dye in. I mean, she's very fast. I'll tell you that much. She's got half my head done already with the dye. So, yeah. Okay. See, she's not even 5 minutes away from being done with the dye. So then it's got to sit, So I'd say maybe like an hour and some change and then be a good reveal. A good hairs diddy reveal. Yeah. That's a good timeline.
We're gonna trim it too.
You punched it and cracked your screen. Your wife's gonna kill you punching that like button like that. How dare you? Don't forget to hit on strange women in your best Blair impression. Yes, I shall definitely do that. I should also pee on myself and fall over drunk because I feel like he did that too. So we're gonna do that. One. You're super angry. Go, meh, I'm a turtle. Meh, I'm angry. Meh, write a blog about you that smells like wet socks and broken dreams. Meh. Like that's what we're gonna do. That's on the list. Check. Check. If she, I mean, not for nothing, but I don't think she knows much more than what I already know about him, to be honest with you, Sassy. I don't think she's got much more dirt than the rest of the goddamn world. Yeah, we get our hairs done in our kitchens, although I think this is technically a dining room.
We'll be washing in the kitchen.
Yeah, we'll be washing in the kitchen. Don't worry. We will be kitchening at some
We
point.
at least have the salon chair, right?
Right?
That's part of the experience.
Right? Fuck, man. Aw, damn it. There's like a spaces right now that I can't pop into because like, yeah, I'm live and I'm on my phone. See, this is why I don't like doing it on my phone, okay? Because I can't share a screen. I can't play something for you guys. The only way I can do that is someone else enters as a guest and they do it, which is ridiculous. Oh, I think I saw that one, Natalie. I think I liked it. Didn't I like that one? You know what X has been doing to me though? Fucking Twitter. I have been like liking things and I think it's giving me like a like limit, guys. Because then when I like something else, all of a sudden the like goes away. And I'm like, I noticed it a couple days ago and I was like liking a few things and I hit like on 3 different things within like, I don't know, a minute or two. And then I scrolled back up to kind of scroll to the top and my like's gone. And I'm like, is there a limit? Yeah, just one color, just black. My hair's already black. I don't really need to let, you know. If I was going to do like two-tone, that would have taken a lot longer. And usually when I do that, I do like an ombre on the bottom. And I usually do like a blonde ombre on the bottom. It's like more of like a blonde, orangey blonde. And like you have to strip your hair for that. So that would have been a whole nother shit show. I chose to go the easy route. I'm going to be an easy bitch today, all right? I'm going to be a basic bitch. I don't think I've ever been a basic bitch in my life. But now I'm going to be basic.
You'll get the job done.
Yeah. That's all I need is to get the goddamn job done. Got the goddamn job done. I can't wait to see it either, girl. Me either. Me either.
Does that hurt?
Nope.
All right.
I don't have a tender scalp, my
We're
friend.
gonna just clean up. your
Yes.
face.
Sounds good. See, living in Providence is so fun because there's so many things that happen right there in Providence, you know? Like, I wish, you know? Oh, thank you guys. Scotland is playing tonight. Listen, I met a couple of the Scotsmen when I was with my sister in Rentham yesterday, and they were so nice. People love them. They're just so nice and kind and happy to be here and happy to visit our country. And I wish I could visit theirs, you know? Disclaimer, no women were harmed during the hitting of the like button. Oh, man. Oh, she sucked right now. Let's be honest. Like, you know, they both have dirt on each other. Let's be very clear about that. You know, he could reveal a lot of the times that she's lied for him, and that would not be good because she keeps claiming she's only lied one time. Pink eyeshadow? No, I won't be doing pink tonight. I do love pink, but my shirt is a royal blue color. So it will not be a pink. It'll be more like a smoky eye tonight. You know, it is all true, girl. You 100% right on that post. 100% right. Oh, it's going to be such a good game. Such a good game. I have no idea. I'm just told the spaces is happening. I can't look because on StreamYard, as I'm on now, it does not allow for me to share a screen. All it allows me to do is like, you know, have other people sort of enter as a guest. I could enter as a guest and play it on your end through your phone. I could do that, but that is the only thing that I could do. Oh, it's Jen's space. God damn it, Jen. Why didn't she tell me? Fuck. I wonder how we could do this. Fuck. The only way I can do it is by having someone else pop in as a guest and let us hear it from their end, if that makes sense, like on their computer or on another device of theirs. Make sure if there is a swatting, it's not a fly swatter. I'm still skipping. Why am I skipping? I shouldn't be skipping. I have 5G. Why am I going in and out? I shouldn't be.
Are you connected to Wi-Fi?
No, maybe that's why. Hold on, let me check the Wi-Fi guy. Hold on.
It's a new one.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me put you guys on a mute for a second so I can see if I can connect to the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Why is it? Did I fix it? Okay, I look like Elvira, right? Look at this. I'm looking like a little Elvira-ish right now. It's fantastical. Okay. I connected to the internet. So tell me if it's still going in and out. I just connected to her Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't still be kicking back out and in. She's calling Nurse Kim a lie. Well, Nurse Kim did lie. She lied about hearing the fucking audio, and I've talked about all that stuff before. The only way I can do that is if someone else wants to enter as a guest and then play it for us. Otherwise, I can't do that until I get home, obviously. I mean, I can definitely do it with you guys when I get home. But oh, thank you, Kylie. That was really nice of you. Shout out to Kylie for PayPaling me $20 to have a drink tonight. I appreciate you, my friend. JFK skid at the drive-thru last night was a riot. That is freaking amazing. I didn't see it, but I'm gonna have to, obviously. It's fine now. It's good now. Yeah. You know, help me understand how things go from content to drama, digging into users' lives. I discovered this phenomenon at the end of last year. I can help you understand this, but I shall get my coffee that's outside at the moment because I am not caffeinated. And you guys know what happens when I'm not fucking caffeinated. Okay, I get a little kooky. All right. Where is it? Ah, I didn't put whipped cream on my coffee. Like, are they trying to make me rage the fuck out today? Like, what is this? Fucking assholes. It's not my normal lady that made that because she knows my name when it comes on I don't DoorDash that often anymore, but it looks right. So I don't know, maybe it was her and they just, oh, you guys fucking ran out of whipped cream? Trying to take the fun parts away from my goddamn coffee? Bullshit! having trouble connecting. Okay, it's fixed. I don't know. Maybe it was like, maybe it's just one part of the house that we're in. I don't fucking know. But I am connected to the Wi-Fi, so I don't know what the fuck that is. But honestly, I wish I could help you understand CB free. Because for me, that's one of the biggest problems. Yes, let's do it. Okay, so all I need, right, is one of you to the only way I can share it is if one of you guys wants to come up as a guest, and then you can shut your camera off. And if you have another device like a computer, so you would pop up on a guest as a guest. I'll send you the link. On here, you use your phone, shut your camera off, and then you play it on the computer so we can all hear it. That'd be the only way we'd be able to do it because I'm not at a computer, obviously, at the moment. But Kylie makes a good point here. Before she sued him, she reached out and tried to resolve it by asking him to like take the fucking lines down, right? Like, he won't. He refuses. He refuses. You know, he just no animals were harmed or injured during yesterday's crash out, right? No little doggies were almost run over, you know? No little doggies. I'm trying to get like in and the comments are coming in like I'm like all over the place with them, you know? He wants his turtle riders to decide. Yeah, he always does, you know? Kev would like a jelly donut. I'm not a fan of jelly, but that's hilarious. She sent him an email, she had never spoken to him before. He just decides to write these hit pieces, and then when you fight back, he says you're crazy. She shows faces right now. Pretty, blonde, skinny, something. She's delusional. I'm trying to read all you guys' comments, but they're like on StreamYard on the phone. It's kind of difficult. Some of it occurs on Facebook where you join the call and take Social Security to people's lives and hold on stock of people's lives and use it. Hold it in their back pockets as ammunition. Well, yeah, they go there and they try to like, you know, look at your life and then dissect your life and say like, oh, here's a picture of you having a beer. You're a fucking alcoholic loser. Like, it's wild. It's wild. And that's why Jessie said something when I had a drink last night. She's like, no, because that's what they do, right? Like, I drink maybe 10 times in a year and I just don't simply care what they fucking think. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to have a drink, I'm a grown ass adult. I don't need to. I will take lots of pictures. I feel like I'm going to be all done up, so I have to, right? But he's just a shitty person. He's just a shitty human. That's the best explanation is that's how he perceives his power over people. As if he can keep even the most basic people in line, then everyone else will fall in line too. And that's part of the fucking problem, you know? She's very brave. A lot of them are, you know? A lot of them are. Girl, I look like Elvira at the moment, you know, because we're just waiting for the dye to set. But we're working on it, you know? We're working on it. Yeah, I'm not in any of those groups on Facebook. Facebook is, I barely check mine anymore, although I should get back to it, you know? I really should. Can I ask Jen to have you join her, then you can stream it? Well, I can't do that. Because if I join, like, I can't open another window. That's the problem. Or I would just do that. That's exactly what I would do. But if I try to open another window, it'll shut StreamYard down because I'm not on a computer. So I can only have one thing open on my phone at a time. It will not like let me, I guess, like I can't add a screen like I can at home. You know? Like at home, I could just add the screen, you guys can hear it. I can't do that on a phone, unfortunately. StreamYard has not yet come out with an app that does that shit and fucking pisses me off, you know? Yeah, no whipped cream, right? I like doing Ethel. Speak to the man. I'm going to need to speak to the DoorDash manager of reality. I don't have whipped cream. You know? Jess said she was sent doxes from her besties. No, I think it was boxes because they send her boxes of like beauty products and clothes. And I did get a straw. They did give me a straw. So I guess 1 point for them. You know? You know? I quit Twitter before it became X, and I don't miss Twitter either. I don't blame you, dude. You know? I feel like I wish she had grown more balls, you know? You're sitting in front of a dartboard, brave as fuck. Yep, that's me, just sitting in front of the dartboard and all. You know? Do I have to leave both the YouTube and space windows open? Good question. It's not going to be YouTube though. It's going to be StreamYard. So I would assume you would have to have StreamYard. It has to be 2 devices. So you would have to join StreamYard here, like on your phone. And then you would just put your phone basically close to the computer and put spaces on so we could hear it. You can shut your camera off. Just keep the audio on so we can hear the spaces. I can, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. What in the actual fuck stick? I see my phone is like epically stupid. Hold on. Nope, that's not that. I need to do this. And I need it to do this. Come on, motherfucker. Copy. Okay. Now, this is what I need to do. I need to. Oh, I am live. Why did dive bars also have dartboard in the ladies' room? That's a good question. I feel like they just want to dart us with that. If I. All right, so this is what I'm going to have to do. Girl, these grays have been graying. They are graying. At 39, I feel like I shouldn't have these many. Her Facebook bestie verse. Yeah, I mean, I could do that too. Like, I just don't feel like it's, I talk to you guys like here. Most of you have my number. You can get in touch with me like DM or whatever. All that. Yes, taken out of context. Exactly what they do with it, Yeah, we saw 2 narcissists going after it. This is what I'm doing. Covering the graves has been a while. I love a good breeze, Patricia. I love a good breeze. Yeah, I'm catching up on the comments. I know I'm working on it. I did earn them too. No whipped cream just pissed me off. Like, what the hell? Right? Outrage, horror. Yeah, I don't blame you, CB free, because a lot of it is exactly that, like exactly that. Raisins in the potato salad. Are you insane? 660. See, that's the thing. When you feel better, right? You feel better when you look better. I feel like, like that's it. You have it on. Okay, so let me try this. I'm gonna send this to Natalie, the link to pop up here, so she can help us with this, so we can hear what the hell's going on. And I'm gonna have to yeet myself for a second because I have to go on Twitter to be able to send her the DM with the link for StreamYard. So give me a second while I go yeet myself out of my stream so that we can get this up, so we can hear the shit show. And we will say thank you to Natalie for helping us out. In the meantime, if any of you beautiful humans want to donate to the channel, that'd be super helpful to us. It is a Friday. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Smash that like button. I'll be right back. Spaces so we can hear what the hell's going on. I did not did not anticipate this. Sulfate-free shampoo I like, but it also makes me feel like my hair is not clean. Anybody else feel like that? You know? Full-on implosion? Yeah. Oh, thank you for being a member, my friend. Appreciate you. If anybody does send PayPal, please tell me because I can't open that window while I'm on the phone right now. So I appreciate Kylie for saying that she sent 20 bucks on PayPal because for some reason, usually it pops up like an email will at least pop up on the top of my screen, but for some reason it's not doing it right now. So Venmo will pop up, Cash App will pop up, but PayPal isn't doing it, and I don't know why. Usually it pops in my email, and then I can see it right away, but I want to be able to properly thank anybody, of course. Thank you, Ruthie, for being a member. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for joining. You know what? We can put comments on the stage. I totally forgot about that. Aha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! What happened to the rest of my comments? See, what in the actual fuck stick here? This is what happens when you give Elisa a phone and not the computer, right? Like I'm so used to the computer at this point that I'm like, know how to do everything that way, Oh, here we go. Pat Ford going disgustingly hard at YBE yesterday. That's not good. Ethel had to sleep on it to erupt again. Oh, okay. What's the worst part? Hair doesn't feel clean. Yeah, see, me too. I say the same thing. It doesn't feel clean with the sulfate free for some freaking reason, Like, I don't know. It's just a thing, Oh, I love Rose's avatar too. I do love it. All right, I'm trying to get down to the bottom comments here. Yeah, no laptop. I didn't bring my laptop. I thought about bringing my laptop, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to need it. I didn't think I was going to need it. Okay, we could do that too. Either Natalie could just show us, Mike or play the spaces, either one. Yeah, I mean, full implosion, full implosion for sure, I don't know how long it's been going on. I got a text from someone who was like, it's whatever was happening. There was a spaces. So, Pat Floyd, blah, blah, blah. Okay, read that one already. Is Ethel a content creator? I mean, by her standards, I guess, yeah, I can't go back is the emotional manipulation in my book, You are, my hair feels oily still. Like building product, Head and Shoulders, now it's a shampoo, get everything out. Yeah, I mean, I use the stuff for psoriasis because my psoriasis is so bad on my scalp, So I use that. Goldwell, I've never heard of that one. It's good to know. That's definitely good to know. I usually use the psoriasis stuff because it is the only stuff that has actually worked. One of you beautiful humans bought that for me, and it's very expensive. It's like 17 bucks a small bottle. That's one of yours saying, Mama. I hear Mama, and I say what? Automatically assuming it's one of my chillins, but it was not one of my chillins. It was one of hers. Not one of mine. That one's not mine. Hello, Marcia. Yes, you can get psoriasis on your scalp, and I have it pretty bad. It started on my leg after COVID. I never had any psoriasis, and I have what's called long haul COVID, along with 100 other things. I have a lot of inflammation in my body, and so now I have it on both shins, very badly. My scalp, I have it starting to sort of get onto my forearm on my left arm. But you can get psoriasis on your scalp. It's in my ears. It's behind my ears. It's very uncomfortable. It's itchy. It pulls at the skin, scaly, flaky, it's uncomfortable. I never had psoriasis until after COVID, and now I have what's called long haul COVID, which has caused a couple autoimmune diseases I didn't have, and then just inflammation in my entire body that's wreaked havoc, including to my heart, which I never had any heart problems or anything. I was born with a liver thing, but that wasn't. It was dormant essentially until COVID, and that sort of opened that up too. So that wasn't fun, but they're losing their shit over there. I'm sure they are. We sent Natalie the link in her inbox over on the tweeter. you know? Yeah, in the ear canal is bad. It's in my ear. It's on the outside of my ear. It's very uncomfortable, and that's like on top of the rest of the chronic pain I have, which is freaking annoying. Like, my joints are all very inflamed. I got the inflammation of my heart muscles, and got some gallbladder issues. I got lots going on with me. I'm a fucking mess. I always tell the doctor I'm broken and I need him to fix me, and he tells me he can't fix me. He can only like bandage me up, Um, and it's not a full moon yet, Rose. Everybody losing their whole ass shit, and it's not even a full fucking moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. I put a lot of my shit on the back burner, which is probably why I lost my shit last night. Like, a lot of my shit is put on the back burner because I have, my sister's about to have brain surgery, and I'm gonna have to run 2 households, and I don't know how, and work, and I don't know how, and you know, I got a lot of stuff going on that I don't even talk to you guys about. You know what I mean? Like, a lot. Like, and it's like, the only thing I got going on, like, with me wise, is my own health shit, and I can't even address that 98% of the time because I'm trying to do something else. Whether it's, the kids, or my kid, who most of you know has a terminal disease that's very rare. Less than 200 people on Earth have it. Living as a parent, not knowing if today is going to be the day, or tomorrow, or a month from now, or a week from now, or 2 years from now, or 20 years from now, that you may have to bury your own child, is a hard pill to swallow on a daily basis. And like, that's always the first in the back of my mind every day, like, that's, again, first and foremost on my mind. And then on top of it, of course, you guys have met my beautiful sister, Brianna, and she's the closest thing to me, and I'm here for her and she's here for me. And the thought of something happening during that surgery, it's a very invasive surgery. It's brain surgery, for Christ's sakes. It's a tumor, right? So, like, that alone is a high level of stress that no human should have to go through. As a parent and as a sister, and my sisters, even worse. She's got good spirits, but of course she's petrified. Brain surgery is not something super. You know. Yep, auntie booty. And then I still gotta, yeah, I still gotta run a household, and I still gotta, other kids and a husband, and you gotta kind of, sometimes you gotta suck it up and just do what you gotta fucking do, like. And so it's like, I can handle stress, right? I can handle that. I've been handling it my entire life. Yeah, and I mean, it definitely can create inflammation, but I've been under a very high level of stress most of my life. So it's, it happened only after I had COVID, and then everything else, that I started getting with the medical stuff, which was kind of like out of left field. Um, so my husband is in that same boat, Patricia. He has siblings, but some are unavailable indefinitely due to drug addiction and alcoholism. And your brother's murder is on my mind all the time, because that's one of the things that makes me think of my friend Miguel, who's still missing and has been missing for almost freaking 20 years. But fun fact, Patricia, you do have a sister. You have me. You have us, right? And I talk a lot about chosen family, you know, and family doesn't have to be family. It can be chosen family. It can be whoever you choose it to be. The people that matter in your life are the people that care, the people that, are going to check in on you and like ask how you're feeling, and like all those things. Like, that's your chosen family. It doesn't need to be blood to be family. My mother was adopted. And so even half of my family that are no longer with us and alive were technically, not family. Well, that's the other thing. Like, I don't hear shit about repo on her behalf, like, and cars and owing money. Like, I don't fucking, you know what I mean? I don't even have a car. I wish. I fucking wish. You know what I mean? Like, that would do. I am in this circle of like, my husband could get a job paying twice as much as what he's getting paid right now if we had a vehicle. Like, it's that simple. Like, my life would be a lot easier and on me and on him and on the kids. Like, if we had just a car. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to hear shit about her fucking issue with nothing, you know? Like, she's making plenty of money, she's fine. Like, you know, her issues are not the same as my issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just lost my. It makes me lose my shit too. Like, you have control over those things, and yes, things happen in life where like you might not be able to pay for it. You might have loss of a job or things like things of that nature. But like, then don't take the trip to the casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will probably. This will probably be one of three things I do all year as an adult. You know what I mean? Tonight, and that's kind of why it's important to me is I don't get out much. Let's be clear. I don't get out much. I don't do things like that because I don't have the time. And then I also have to get a sitter, right? And so my husband's usually at work. And to be fair, if it wasn't for my sister tonight, I would have a gap in time where I would have to, I would be very late for the event because my husband does not get home until between 7:30 and 8:30 at night, and he leaves obviously in the morning. So he's working long hours as much as he can at that matter. And, you know, I would have to find a sitter for my little. And so my sister was actually already taking them to the drive-in to see Toy Story anyway. So, but, you know, I don't get out much. There's a lot of things that come along with that. So I'm rather excited, to be able to get out tonight and chill, I feel like that a lot of people, part-time jobs are a thing, and I feel like also she lives with her mother. So it's like I don't know where if you can borrow your sister's car or your mother's car. I don't have either of those options. My sister has three kids of her own and works herself, although she's on maternity leave right now. She works, you know what I mean? Like, she works, and so she's not home to just let me borrow her car. And I don't have anybody else to borrow a car from. So if you're living with your mother and you can just at least even borrow a car, be fucking thankful, dude. Like, be thankful. I don't have those options. You know what I'm saying? I do not have those options. I'm going to a charity event with my friend Claire tonight. Um, and Claire's working right now too. Claire's working right now too, which is amazing. She's, grinding it out. I mean, I knew I was going to have to work today. Thank you, Justice. I appreciate you. If I had the option to just take today off, I would have. Unfortunately, like, monetarily, I can't. I cannot afford it. It's life. Yes, I have to wash my hair, so I'm going to put you guys on mute so we can get this hair dye out, so we can start getting this hair looking fabuloso. So please hold while the next subscriber you are trying to reach is located, and I get my hair washed out. Please hold. Same. I can't get in the car and go to the store when I want. Can't go get a coffee when I want. Can't visit a friend when I want. It's fucking difficult. All right, getting my hair washed. Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Got my hairs washed. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I gotta get you guys around my neck here for a second. So I can actually whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. All right. Let me get this off the screen. It's hard to read the comments when I have them on the other ones when I have it on the screen.
Is this while wet?
Yes. Yep. While wet, I think it says on the back, like liberally. And then you blow it out.
Let us hear before we cut it open.
Yeah. Do you think the Timu Looney Tunes will crash the event? I do not. I do not. I do not think they'd be that stupid. You know, I feel like no one's that dumb, you know? Is there a way to mention someone without typing it out in live chat? Not unless you give hints about who it is. Hey, Aunt Pam, nice to see you. How are you? Jen is only live on the space for a few hours because she's leaving X. Oh, interesting. Copy and paste a reply. What I was saying. I know. My avatar was made by a friend for Tim. Oh, I love that they made it for Tim. Only a couple more hours and the space will disappear. God damn it. It's over now. Ethel could be in trouble for selling clothes without sending the items. Well, I think she finally sent them, but it took her like fucking 8 or 10 weeks or something. Like ridiculous amount of time to send it to people, you know? Like you can't do that, dude. You can't give people's money and then wait fucking 10 weeks to send it to them like that. You can't do that, dude. That's like not a thing. Like not a fucking thing, you know? Anybody, how can you tag in the comments? Oh, I have no idea. I have been trying to figure that out for I don't even know how long now. I know you can do it. I feel like you can only do it on a computer. Someone told me that you can't do it on a phone, you know? So I think that's the only way you can do it. Yeah, I've seen it. People do. I think you have to do it on a computer. Jen asked that all Twitter writers stay away from the fundraiser. She apologized to a lot of people and praised Dan for being a good person. She apologized to Lydia and Julie and other people. Well, that was nice. Tagging people in JFK's chat. It's over. Oh, damn it. I am too behind in the chat. Sorry. Live chat from JFK. Another contact. What? Oh, yeah, dude. My hair falls out like crazy. You know, like literally.
Jesus.
I believe it's a computer. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think my hair's already like layered, isn't it? Kind of a little.
Well, it's really hard to tell. It's also.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw some long layers in it?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
All right.
Make it look good, girl. I got a chunky face. Figure it out. I wanna keep the length, obviously. And what I usually
Life. Won't do anything too short.
Yeah, you know me and my lengths. I'll punch a motherfucker in their throat. I like my lengths. I know it's dead, but oh, did your if you're not greed anymore, that might be your thing ran out. Your membership. It's for memberships are a month long, so when it runs out, it should send you like an email, I believe. Yeah, an email that says like, hey, do you want to keep your God damn it. Do you want to keep your membership or do you not want to keep it? So I think that might be why it probably ran out. Because you should be green otherwise. Anybody who's a member should be green, and then the mods are blue, I believe. It's different on my end. I just went to buy memberships and it asked me if I want to join. Yeah, it must have ran out. If you already had one for a month, then it must have ran out. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it didn't go through. If it did though, and they charged you and it's not on there, make sure that you call YouTube, because that'll like creators don't have any control over like whether you like cancel a membership or redoing a membership. We have literally no control over that. All of that goes through YouTube itself. So you have to contact them to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Mike's playing it. He's 5 minutes in. I have to go mod. There's no mods in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. No mods. The whole time I thought I was a member. No worries. No worries. We have plenty of people who aren't members either, you know? Some people can't afford that extra couple bucks a month. It's totally okay and acceptable, you know? I welcome everybody regardless of if they, you know, choose to become a member or not. It's always fun when you do become one, or gift memberships. I like when that happens because then other people who can't afford them get them. And I love to see that. That makes my heart happy because I'm a big softie. Weird. Yeah, it should. I feel like it should auto renew. I mean, I don't know if it auto renews. You gotta have to ask someone else that has one, but I feel like it should. If it doesn't, then I think you might have to do it like every month, which would be annoying. I don't know. I think there has to be an option to auto renew. I feel like, you know, like I feel like there has to be, but I'm not sure if that's how it is. I know that when I've done it, it gives me like when I get gifted one, it gives me a thing and it'll say, your thing is running out in a few days. Your membership's running out in a few days. If you want to renew, blah, 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 blah. Like, so I don't know if it does that same thing when you buy it on your own or if it like is supposed to automatically renew. I really don't, not sure, but I can tell you that at least when it's gifted to me, that's how it works. Yeah, YouTube, I feel like doesn't give us enough leeway to do things that we should be able to do as creators. But at the same time, I understand that like they don't want us touching super chats and jewels and memberships. Those are all on them because they want their 30 to 60% cut. You know, they want that. They want to do that. And they want to be able to take their cut and then give you what's left. And they want to be able to pay you one time a month. And I really do think they should be paying at least, you know, twice a month instead of the once a month thing, because that's just like obnoxious. You know, it's obnoxious. Half the time people can't see you. Well, we can see you here. That's been a glitch though with YouTube in general. You're not the only one. There are people who can be seen in some chats, but not others. There are people who've had to make new accounts because nobody can see them in any chats on any channel, which is weird. Murder by Maestro had to make a new name and a new one. Yeah, Venmo is always the best option, 100%. Always Cash App, Venmo, and that's why, because YouTube sucks like that. You know what I mean? They just do. Like they do their thing, you know. Like, and I get it; they got to make their buck, but like they need a better system. Let's put it that way. A better system would work for like, I think anybody under like 30 to 50,000, anything under like 30 or 50,000 subs, I feel like you should be taking a little bit less from them. And they should be be paid. I think everybody should be paid more often than once a month. But I feel like they should be taking a little less from the smaller creators because it makes it almost impossible to run a stream and keep it running on the very little that you make per month, which is like a few $100s, hopefully, a month on a stream small like mine, not counting like direct donations. Like just the YouTube stuff that includes ad revenue, memberships, super chat, and jewels. You know, I only make a few $100s per month on that. You know, they don't pay well on that. You know, yeah. Poor Jessie's working with the tablet, and that's a pain in the ass for her too. So I'm not loving working with the phone today. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I usually have the ability to pull up anything I want, on here. You know what I mean, and talk about anything I want on a second, you know, window, but I can't do that when I'm on my phone. So that's why, like, you know, I love doing field trips with you guys, but sometimes the field trips are a pain because if something's happening, I can't pop up on the screen in that moment, you know? Absolutely, Patricia. Taxes are always slow, especially if you're waiting for them or you paper filed or there was an issue or, you know, they want you to confirm your identity. Then they take like 12, 16, 18 weeks. What I can tell you is, from experience in helping other people with that, Patricia, what you got to do is you got to keep harassing them. I kid you not. You got to keep calling the IRS and harassing them and being like, dude, it's been X amount of time. This is crazy. Fun fact, though, they do have to pay you interest on it. Not that it's going to be a lot of money. The interest is shit, of course, but they do have to pay you interest on it when they're holding them that long. So, I mean, maybe you'll get an extra $5 or something, you know? I mean, hey, it's extra $5. 30 to 60%, 30 to 60. It's not even just 30. It depends on what it is. And I forget like exactly the way it goes, but I think it's 30% of memberships, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, but it's 30 to 60%. Take a different percentage from like each specific thing. And that's the other thing, is it's from each thing, not like as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, oh, we're taking 30% of this, or oh, we're taking 40% of that, or oh, we're taking 60% of that. Like, it's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. You know what I mean? Absolutely freaking obnoxious. But I mean, yeah, they want to make their bag too. We're gonna be like, Ethel, what did I get out of this? Did I get a bag? What did I fucking get out of this? Like, fun fact, you're not supposed to get anything out of just being a friend, dude, or a good friend. Like, that's not how it's supposed to work. You're literally just supposed to like be a decent human. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that's what the fuck. Yeah, YouTube also has, Jesse's right, has like this weird obsession with doing these weird fucking updates out of nowhere on different phones, like iPhone versus Android, computer versus Android. Like, you know, you can do certain things on your phone, but you can't do them on your phone that you can do on the computer. Like computer, you can do everything. On the phone, you can only do some things. And that's like YouTube's just, and then they give you an update and all of a sudden everything's changed. And you're like, what the fuck's going on? You know? Yes, they have to give you interest on it if they're holding it and it's taking a really, really long time. Like they have to give you interest. I would be calling literally twice, 3 times a week, being like, what's the holdup? What do you need on my end? And if they keep saying nothing, 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 then you call your local representative from the area you live in, and you call your local rep and you say, listen, or your senator, you know, from your state, and you say, listen, this is what's going on. I've been waiting X amount of time. I've called them. They said they don't need anything from me. They're still quote processing or whatever the fuck their excuse is. And that local rep or senator will call them and be like, listen, you need to put a fucking fast track on this, dude. That's way too long. There's no reason this person should still be waiting. And it kind of puts some pressure on the IRS to like pay people, like pay the fucking money out, bro. Like do what you're supposed to fucking do, you know? So that's a little trick for you. I've learned many tricks in doing, you know, almost 20 years of advocacy work for people. I am sad about that too. I actually saw that pop up on my thing, and Bunny XO and Jelly Roll are getting a divorce. And I was kind of sad to hear that. I'm not going to lie. I was pulling for them, you know? You can gift memberships on a phone, but not on an iPhone. You can do it on an Android, but you can't do it on an iPhone for whatever reason. And I think it's because iPhones try to take another 30%. And I think YouTube was like, yeah, no, we already take 30 to 60%. So we're not going to allow you to then also take 30%, because then that would be false advertisement on our part of what we're taking. So they removed the option for you to be able to gift memberships and buy memberships on an iPhone, at least the older ones. I don't know about the newer ones, but that's one of the reasons why they did that. And I can totally see why. I can totally see why. Oh, feels lighter already. My head feels lighter.
I should really still cut like 8 more inches off, but I'm going to leave it. I'm just saying.
I know. When it grows out more, then we can cut more, right? Yeah. Like, that's what I'm going to have to do. It definitely
gave a little bit of life back to it, though.
Thank fucking God. Dead?
It was hanging there, looking sad.
Looking sad. That thing was in a coffin, bro. It's fucking buried. Never mind hanging sad. That shit was already in a coffin, you know?
It needed some help.
It needs more than help, bro. It needs a fucking EKG and fucking heart meds.
Hook me up to a bag.
Right? You're like, get an IV, stat, stat. They said they were done correctly. Yeah. Definitely get on them, Patricia. You shouldn't be waiting this long for them. It's absurd. You know, people, you guys pay taxes and they take it right out of your fucking check, right? They're like, hey, we're the government. We want your fucking money. We're going to stick our hands into your check and take it. You're not even going to have the opportunity to give it to us. We're just going to take it, right? And then when it's time for them to pay you, they want to take their fucking sweet ass time. I don't care whether they had cuts. I don't care whether people were fired and they couldn't afford to hire all these people. I don't give an actual fuck stick. How about that? Don't fucking care. Like, you give me my money and you give me my money now. Like, that's what I'd be telling the IRS, you know? But if you need my help, I'm happy to help in any way I can, including if I have to make a 3-way call with you as your advocate and tell them where to go and how they need to fix this now. Done it a million times with the IRS. You know? So we're getting close here, folks. We're putting life back into my hair. It's life.
Very end of it.
We're putting life back into it. I'm so excited that I'm gonna have Josh is gonna be like, "What did you do? What did you do?" Well, I needed a trim.
We needed to fix it.
I needed a trim.
Life is great and all, but when there's no life to it,
Yeah.
it doesn't look cute.
No, it does not. It's not a fucking thing. Like, not even a little. Every 2 weeks, yeah, no, you got to ramp up those phone calls. And if you've already been calling every 2 weeks, I suggest calling your rep. Definitely at this point, you know. Anytime you need me, my friend, I am happy to help. And that goes for anybody. Like, if that's something like you guys need help with, like dealing with Social Security or unemployment or an insurance company, or, you know, listen, Lincoln Financial probably knows me by full name by now. Or I'm helping so many, right? I love speaking to people's managers. I need to speak to your manager, Karen. But the difference is, A, I don't take no for an answer, and B, I don't let them gaslight me. A lot of the times, these companies and government entities will lie straight to your face, either because they're uneducated on their own policies, or they were trained poorly, and so they don't even know their own fucking policies or the law that they're supposed to be following for those policies. So they can make a policy until the cows come home, just like your landlord can put into your lease that you're not allowed to shit on your toilet, but that wouldn't be legal or enforceable, right? Because it would be against the law. So they can put whatever they want in and they go, well, that's our policy, ma'am. Cool, but that's against the law. So you're going to need to change that policy considering it's illegal, right? And so if you don't know those things, they just gaslight you into oblivion. There's nothing we can do for you. That's what they usually say. Nothing you can do. Just wait. No, there is lots I can do. Lots I can do. You know, lots. Whatever your local rep is for West Roxbury, and I would call Elizabeth Warren's office, ask for Olivia, and Olivia can help you. It's my best advice is when you call, you know, call Elizabeth Warren's office and ask for Olivia, and she'll help you. Or call your local rep, who probably will tell you to call your senator anyway, to be honest. But either or, they'll get the ball rolling. I mean, a government entity putting pressure on another government entity always makes things go a little faster. No matter what. It's a fun fact. But there's a phone number for the reps. There's a phone number, and they usually have an office in Boston, and then like at the State House, and then they have like a local office to where they were like elected, if that makes sense. They usually have more than one office number, more than one email. So like use all of them, you know, all of them. You are welcome.
Are you gonna be able to tolerate blow dryer?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They can be, you know, muted here and there for blow drying purposes. Hair was hurt in the hair was definitely hurt in the making of this hair.
Sure was.
It sure.
That shit got destroyed.
It did. I did have to be bent over a sink, though. I'm just saying, we put that on our list of things that we need to do tonight. Find another sink to be bent over on, apparently. Add it to the goddamn list of things to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Oh, thank you, Patricia. That was really nice of you. Patricia sends $25 and says, love you and your channel, Oxymoron. Oh, thank you, Patricia. That was really nice of you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know what? I'm going to ask. Let me see if I can ask Jen if she can leave the spaces up for a little bit so that when I get home, I can like play it for you guys. I feel like if I ask nicely, she would do that for me. I feel like I could do that. Actually, now that you're here, can you do me a favor, Leah? Can you ask? I did. I can see like the top part of yours, but because I'm using my phone, I can't see like the whole thing. But I can see like at least the important part of what you said. I can't leave the screen because I'm on the phone, but can you do me a favor and ask Jen real quick? Because I can't text her right now. If she can keep the spaces up until I get home so that I can like play it. I know, but I can't play it right now because I can't play a second screen because I'm on my phone, which is obnoxious, and I'm getting my hair done. So I just want to have her not like delete it before I can have you guys listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Give some commentary. All right, I'm muting you guys for 1 second so I can get some blow drying happening here. Okay. I can text y'all in chat for a minute, but we need to get this blow drying going so we can give the reveal of this shit. Me on the Spaces? I was not on Spaces. She was asking me if I was on Spaces. I'm like, no, not on Spaces. I have not heard it yet. But I am sure Jen had a lot to say. I mean, you have to remember that I've already talked to Jen privately, so I'm pretty much gonna know probably everything that was already said I already know, but I'm sure you guys don't, and that's the difference, Well, my kid has already successfully gotten chocolate from a ice cream all over the front of her brand new little jumper, which is beautiful, like My
That's why my kids don't wear nice things.
right. This is why we can't have nice things, folks.
Unless we're going to an event.
Right? Like we leggings and t-shirts. Okay, leggings and t-shirts. They're my favorite things. Leggings and t-shirts. Oh, I feel so light already. Like just light. Light.
Are you okay with hairspraying?
Yeah.
Okay. I just like to put it in a chair.
Mm-hmm. Last Friday night stuck in my head, you guys. But technically, the shit show was last Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that whole fucking nonsense of a nonsense was a whole shit show. And I don't feel like it's done. I feel like Jess said she's going to do like a whole series like next week about what she thinks about Aiden's shitty show. And I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. All this is going to be is a shots fired back and forth for God knows how long at this point, because if she thinks he's going to take kindly to her saying she doesn't like his show in the same way that she didn't, like, she knows he's not. She knows no matter how much he says he doesn't care, he does. He cares. He very much cares. I would love to see, like, oh, R2D2's got to go to the vet in his dragon wing harness and leash. That is so stinking cute. I can't. By the way, my sister absolutely loved the pictures of him, and the email was amazing. I read it to her while she was driving, even the beeps and the boops. She loved it. She loved it. Oh shit. I need to plug the phone in. Yep, we're gonna need to do that. Wow, I'm fucking short. I can't even reach the floor.
What kind of charger is it?
It's my charger in the back right there. I brought it with me because I'm smart like that. Meh. I'm a smart pants. One of the kids is just gonna be like, 4 mile long. I love it. Yeah, I have to buy 10-foot cords because all the plugs in my house are like way far away from things that they shouldn't be far away from for some godforsaken reason. Whoever designed my friggin' apartment did not think about where they were putting the plugs. They just put them anywhere. Like
nowadays, everything's
like, dude, you didn't think that like things need to go up against the wall, like, you know, furniture and stuff. So like that, and like ACs near windows, like you wouldn't put a plug underneath 2 freaking windows. Like, what
That
in the
doesn't make any sense.
no shit. I have a lack of, to be honest. I feel like they put not enough plugs in my house. I only have 2 plugs in my bathroom. That shit pisses me off to no end. You saved him from neglect? Who the hell would neglect a bearded dragon? They're not even a lot of work. Like, they're super easy to care for and very chill. Like, but if you just leave them alone all the time, like they need to be like social. They'll get depressed. Like you can't do all that. Like, people just suck. Like, don't buy animals if y'all can't take care of them. That shit pisses me off. Like, my cat is like the diva of the house. Okay, Dora the diva. That's what we call her. Dora the goddamn diva. She's like, she knows what time I usually get out of work with you guys, and so I usually do what I need to do in the kitchen for dinner and do a couple house chores, and then I finally go and sit down on my bed and plug my phone in, and she immediately jumps up on my bed. She wants her lovin's, she wants her pats or her chin scratches, and she wants to be able to talk to me. She meows. To tell me she wants to be patted. She'll rub up against my leg. She'll jump on my leg. She'll crawl on my chest. Like, she's like, I want all of my cat love right now, please. Thank you. And so last night I worked late, as you guys know, and she decided she was just gonna, you know, meow in the doorway, even though the door was open. She could have let herself in. So as soon as I got done with you guys, which was late, it was like after 10 p.m. and I sat on my bed, and within, I want to say 2 minutes, the cat jumps up and she's meowing and she's rubbing her head on my leg. And my husband goes, damn it, Dora, I haven't gotten even my loves and pats yet.
He likes a good head rub before he's falling asleep. So I will just like run my fingers through his hair and his scalp before he'll fall asleep. And he's like, where are my pets? I'm the fur baby in this household, okay? Because he's got his beard, and so I call him a fur baby because he's a baby. He's a 36-year-old toddler. Like, yeah, he's a 36-year-old toddler. But for those of you who have met him, you guys know this. But for those of you who haven't, I have not yet to meet a person that did not like my husband, or at least laugh at one of his funny jokes. Like, he could make you probably laugh even if you were really pissed off. All right. But yeah, Buzz.
You have that one person.
Buzz is the only non-fan of my husband, and he's a big boy. He's a big dog, and I think it's because my husband shows like not trust with the dog, and that's because on his routes of packages and for working for pool companies, he's been bit a bunch of times by a bunch of different kinds of dogs. So like he's always skeptical when it comes to a dog. So the dog will feed off that, right? Because Buzz likes me. He jumps right up on my lap. He wants all the lovin's from me. He wants to eat my husband, but he wants to eat you. My husband one time had to literally jump up off the porch. You remember you got that on camera?
Scale over it. All the front bushes up onto the porch.
He jumped so high. Like, I don't even know how the fuck he got that high. Yeah, in slides at that.
You had to dig it out of the bush.
Good times. But I mean, animals usually love him, but it's because he shows fear towards the dog.
And my dog's gonna feed off that.
Yeah, I mean, Buzz, to be fair, will eat someone. Like, to be fair, he will eat someone. He's a guard dog. That's the whole point of having one. Like, you want your dog to eat people they don't know, or that they don't like see all the time. Yeah, like that's what you want your dog to do. Our cat's a lot of work. I lost my dog, and my homeowner's insurance told me I can't have any dogs. Cats, okay. I told the broker, okay, I'm getting 500 cats. No, seriously, thinking about. Listen, cats are not a ton of work. They are very lovable, right? What I do, obviously, the one thing about cats is obviously they have a cat box, right? Like, they have a cat box, and so you got to clean that. So every day I scoop the poop. Okay, we scoop the poop, and make sure it's very clean, because if you don't, very finicky cats will shit outside their shit box if it is not like, very, very clean. So every day I do that. Yeah, every day I do that. And so, they will be spiteful like that. But cats have a natural hunting instinct. And so you have to feed that natural hunting instinct with playing with them, with things like the feathers that are on the sticks. And my cat has these little balls that she chases around. She's got one that's a spider. She has one that is like a Santa. It's got tiny bit of catnip inside of it. But she got it in her little cat stocking for Christmas. And so she likes chasing the balls around the house. If they have ones that have bells in them, regular ones that don't have bells in them, she prefers the ones without the bells for whatever reason. But she gets a lot of playtime between the kids and I. And sometimes she'll just find one of her balls on her own. She's like a dog, my cat. She will literally pick it up with her paws and her teeth. So if it rolls under like the chair, she will literally stick her head under there and drag it out with her teeth and drop it in front of her. Like, she wants something, she's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. She's gonna freaking get it. And so they're very good at that. But as long as you feed like their natural hunting instinct, and you're feeding them and giving them water, and like all they really want is your love. Like, they want some snuggles and some pats and they're gonna meow at you when they want your attention. They might jump up on stuff. They might play in the middle of the night, which could be a little bit annoying, because they like the nighttime. During the daytime, they like to bask in the sun, sleep, look at birds, chase a bug, whatever they can. If it's an indoor and outdoor cat, I keep my cats indoors. I've tried the outdoor thing, and I don't have like a secure sort of area for my cats to not be out. I did think about getting her a catio, though. I kid you not. It's a literal like caged in patio for cats. Like, I thought about getting her a catio, or having my husband make her a catio. We talked about it. But I wouldn't trade my kitty baby for the world. I love her. No, he's not home today. This was a story that happened when we first moved across the street from my friend's house I'm at now. And he first met her dog. That was one of like the first times. And the dog got out of the house and almost ate my husband. So that was funny. And they got it on the Ring cam, and we watched it back because it was so friggin' funny. No, he's working, unfortunately, today. He won't be home until freaking 7:30, between 7:30 and 8:30 tonight. I'll be gone by then already. My sister is taking the kids. Yeah, most cats are like self-regulatory, you know, but they do have a natural hunting instinct that needs to be fed, right? And some people will play with them and not let them ever like catch the thing. Like you have to let them actually catch it, like, or it never satisfies that instinct if you don't let them sort of catch the thing that you're like dangling in front of them, whether it's a string or a feather or, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you have more than one cat, you should definitely have more than one litter box for sure, because they will like, they don't like that. They like their boxes as their like own, to be fair. Like, you know, Jethro, you big baby, can you hear me? You too, Jay. I was just literally thinking while I was on the phone with Jesse this morning. I said, I know sometimes I yell to Jethro and his ears perk up, you know, because he can hear me on her TV or on the tablet. I said, but I never yell to Jay. So I'm going to yell to Jay sometimes too. Jay, you there, bud? I love your reactions to my shows, sir. Okay. The same that my husband has. When my tone changes, like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what's with what happened? Dora is a little explorer. That's probably why her name was Dora already. You know? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leah. Appreciate you. I just want to be able to play it for people, you know, and I won't be able to do that until I get home, so. Willis plays fetch with the dark gray mouse toys. He loves balls with bells. See, my cat doesn't love the balls with the bells. She likes the regular ones that don't have the bells in them for some reason. I don't know why. I will. Love you. I'll send you pics of the hairstyle. I will send you pictures. Let's see. All right. This is so annoying on the phone. Like, I do not love this on the phone while trying to pull comments. You need to train. No, usually if they're not kittens, they already know to go in the box. And some kittens even sometimes already know to go in the box. Most cats, like if you adopt one, for instance, that's one, which is what I would recommend is adopting one. There are a lot of cat and shelters that would love a loving home that are one and they're already, that's an instinct. Like they're already trained to sort of like go in the box, you know, as long as they're not baby kittens, like they'll go in the box. Jay isn't here. God damn it. You're going to have to play this back when Jay gets home. Okay. So he can think that I'm talking to him in real time. You're just going to have to like roll it back. Jay, God damn it. How dare you not be home and hear my voice, sir? All right. How dare you? He has the spaces up. Yeah. Oh, the fur babies. Everybody's fur babies. I love it. Girl, I'm dying to see my hair. I haven't seen it yet either. She's still working on it back here. I think a cat would be perfect company for you, Patricia. I think you would love a cat. They're great company. Listen, they listen. They don't talk shit back, okay? All they want is love, right? They want some pats and some snuggles and maybe a treat or two, maybe some catnip once in a while, right? I think you would absolutely love owning a cat. Some people, cats aren't for them. I never understood that. Some people are just like more dog people than they are cat people, which is totally fine. But cats like are low maintenance. Like, you know, you don't have to go walk the cat. Although, if you have a fenced in yard, your dog can like you just let him out. You know what I mean? So that's pretty easy too. But where does my cat sleep? Well, my cat sleeps in a multitude of places. So when I had my cat Monroe, when it would be time to go to bed, my cat would sleep on the end of my bed in between me and my husband. I would say bedtime and she would jump right up onto my bed and she would curl up in between me and him at our feet, or she would pop near our pillows and she would sleep up there. My cat right now does not sleep in our bed. She chooses to sleep on top of my chair. I have a chair in the living room because I don't have like a couch. I don't have a regular couch. So I just have a chair. And I have a chair in the living room. And the top of it is like, it's hard, but it's also not hard. It's got like it's a pillow that's like built into it. And she freaking loves just laying out on that. Fun fact about cats, they like being up really high. They like to feel like they're above everybody and everything. It's another one of those like senses or urges that animals, even big cats, you're talking like cheetahs and stuff, like they like that sort of being above everyone else. They like jumping up on high things. And so she likes being up on top of the chair. The other place that she likes to sleep, which is weird, is underneath my daughter's bed. When my daughter's sleeping, Sometimes she'll go lay underneath her bed, curled up in a ball. And other times she will actually sleep on the end of my daughter's bed, just sleeping on the end of my daughter's bed while my daughter's sleeping. So it really depends on how she's feeling, to be honest with you. Like wherever she feels like curling up, that's where she curls up. But if you sort of train them in the beginning that it's okay to sleep in your bed or next to your bed or at the end of your bed, then they will. You know, my cat is not a fan of cat beds. I'll tell you that. I tried every cat bed on planet Earth. Most cats like cat trees. We have a cat tree for her. She likes her cat tree, but not as much as I think she probably should. And I honestly feel like they have these like, they fold out and then you put like a thing in it. It looks like a square sort of rectangle box. I have one on my wish list. You can go there and look at it and see like what you think of it. But there's like a top to it and they can sort of lay out on the top and then there's like a hole and they can go into the bottom of it. The top part of that is where I think my cat would love. It's sort of elevated off the ground, which they like, not super high, but elevated off of the ground. And sometimes they do like to hide inside of those little, you know, caverns, and it's made for cats, but my cat does not love cat beds. She will not sleep on a cat bed. That's not her thing. But yeah, I think. You saw Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, on my pillow.
Oh my goodness.
Now go. Oh.
The kids found a mouse outside. Mickey Mouse. We're going to call him Mickey Mouse now. Yeah, cats are super easy. Like they're super duper easy. They just want love, you know? Yeah, she can hide or feel like she's hiding, but they still want to be able to see everything, you know? They want to be able to see every single thing that's going on. You know how Riley gets when she tries to like sneak into camera view? She tried last night again. She's like walking around the back of me and I was like, where are you going? She's like, oh yeah. Like as if she didn't know she wasn't allowed. Like, nice try, kiddo. A for effort though. But you know, you guys are not, you know, watchers of mine at all. You don't come here to hear me. You definitely are the fans of, you know, my little. Like that's it. You're fans of the little twisted because she said so. Yeah, my cat does not love the vacuum cleaner. So like if it's on and she'll bat at it. She doesn't love it. Did you learn you had feet today? Today that my kid is today's day old when she figured out that she has feet underneath her.
She lives one at a time.
Just one at a time, you know? Your dogs are petrified of the vacuum? I'm shocked. Dogs usually don't care. Big 100-pound Rottweilers. Well, we got one of those right here with us today. Right, Buzz? He's like, yep.
He's he's a mix, so he's smaller, but
Should you call that smaller?
he's like 50 pounds.
He's a big boy.
Still not.
That's too funny. Dogs being petrified of the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, no, just the cat. The cat will do the whole batting thing. Like she'll bat her little paws at it, like while I'm vacuuming the 2 rugs I have in the house. Because we only have area rugs now. We don't have like rugs around the house anymore. Everything is hardwood floors. So We're getting close, folks. We're getting close. My hair is probably, I'd say 75% done. Or 50. Probably 50. 'Cause we still got the front to go. Yeah, she'll hit the vacuum. She's like, F you, vacuum. Go away. I don't like you. You're not fun. We had mother and daughter mini French poodles, and I adored them. Unfortunately, being on disability makes it impossible to afford vet costs. Vet costs are so costly, you guys, and that's why we did the fundraiser for Ashley's dog, Bella. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, but we gave her an extra 2 days with her baby that she would not have gotten otherwise because she needed that blood transfusion, but she would have passed before, you know, and Ash was not ready. And not that she was ready when Bella did ultimately pass, but like we gave her that extra time, and being on disability, there was no way she could afford those vet bills without our help. And we did a good thing, you know, we did a good thing. And I'd do it again. You know, my late black lab would follow me around until I vacuumed him. That's so funny. And he would lay in front of me so I could sweep him with the broom. That is freaking adorable, Space Coast. I can't. Animals do the funniest, cutest stuff. They really, really do. They do the funniest, cutest freaking stuff. Well, it wasn't last Thursday. Technically, it was this Thursday. I was talking about the Ethel TB crash out that happened, but technically it wasn't last Thursday. And I think the Will crash out was Tuesday, if I am right. Like me and Jesse were trying to figure out which day I went to the hospital for my face, and then I realized I think it was Monday that I did. Thank God, because that's 90% gone now, so that's a win. We got a win for that. You know, I don't have a big bubble on the side of my face anymore, so yay for me. Yay for me in the not clogged duct of your, you know, salivating gland, apparently. That just happens out of nowhere. I've never heard of such a thing, but I mean, the doctor knew right away, so yay for the doctor, I guess. You know, I mean, he nailed it. I've never heard a doctor, and I kid you not, the doctor looked at me and I go, what med fixes this, right? And he goes, none. I was like, what? What do you mean no med fixes? He's like, so I'm going to need you to go to the store and buy sour candy, lemon heads. I'm like, you're serious?
What?
He's like, yes, I'm serious. I'm like, you're not pulling my leg. You're for cereal right now. Like, he's like, I am fully for cereal right now. I'm like, so you're telling me that I need to go get lemon heads? He said, or sour candy. I said, does it have to be lemon? He said, no. I said, thank fucking God, lemon's disgusting. Right? So then I spent 20 minutes in there with my sister looking for something that wasn't lemon, and found at the very last minute the tangerine ones that I realized probably were 10 times more sour than the fucking lemon heads to begin with. And the second I put one in my mouth, it like instantly got spit out, and I didn't even spit it out. My whole body went,
It just fell out.
yep. And Josh was like laughing his ass off at like whatever AM it was. And then the next morning, me and my sister were bringing the kids to school, and I made her try one because like, you made me buy these, like you need to try one. She did the exact same fucking thing, the exact same thing. I was like, yep, that's exactly what Josh just described to you that I did. Like, but I'm like, you're telling me that it's sour candy is the way to get rid of this. That's what you're telling me. Like, there's no medication, there's no like nothing, like sour candy. Doctor's like, yep, you need to create more saliva to help like push it along. He explained it like it was like gallstones or like any kind of like kidney stones, where it's a stone that's like clogging it and needs to pass.
Oh,
Which is weird because like you don't feel it like pop out or come out or anything. Like, so it's like, okay, well, where'd it go? And like where'd it go and how to get there? Yeah, like where is it now? How did it get there? Like, I have a million questions. I would like to investigate this scenario and have you tell me, sir, what the fuck? Because the first question was, how the hell did that happen? And he's like, it just happens. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a good answer. I just need to know, like, how.
How can I prevent this from ever happening again?
Right. Like, what's the prevent here? And he's like, yeah, there isn't. And I'm like, I don't like these answers. Like, I'm not liking these answers, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm already a beautiful disaster, sir. I don't need to be any more of a fucking beautiful disaster than I already am. Like, you're not helping the scenario, bub. Like, not helping this whole fucking scenario. Doc's like, yep, nope, that's what it is. And I'm like, alrighty then, guess that's what we're doing. Like, so here goes me and my sister causing a ruckus at fucking whatever AM time it was, early morning. I was so tired. And we're in fucking a 24-hour CVS over there on Winthrop Street and like just causing a ruckus. Like, I'm picking up pool noodles and I was like, I'm bringing this home. And she's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't have the energy. I was going to have a pool noodle fight, but then I thought better of it because I was uncomfortable and so fucking tired, dude. Fucking poor CVS workers are looking at us like we're space cadets. And we're like, yeah, we are space cadets. Nice to meet you. Like, nice to meet you.
Just living my best life.
Yeah, I'm just living my best life after being at the ER, you know, working all day. I just decided I wanted to come to CVS in the middle AM hours and decided to find pool noodles
For
and
sour fucking
you know, for
candy.
sour candy. Like, this is fun. This is fine. Like, this is totally normal. Like, what do you mean? This isn't normal? Says
Everyone
who?
doesn't do this?
Yeah, this is not like a thing everybody does. Like, I didn't know, you know? I didn't know. I mean, to be fair, I'm a character, so you have to imagine that my sister is also a character. And if you add my husband, okay, into that mix, my friend here can tell you how much of a character my husband is. He is quite the character.
We haven't known you that long, and I have quite a few funny images.
I gotta have
from our front porch.
funny stories of my husband, bro. Like the shit that comes. You think the shit flies out of my mouth is bad, guys? Whew. Or you think the shit that flies out of my mouth is comedy gold? Oh God, you guys have only ever gotten him twice on the stream. Once was New Year's Eve last year, and I forget what the other time was. Maybe it was Christmas Eve. I can't remember. But you guys have only gotten him twice. Like he is a daily comedy session. Okay, like literally, like he's like Seinfeld on steroids. Like that's what he is. Like I could be so angry about something, so pissed off, so stressed out. Like I came home from the hospital, obviously, and like half the side of my face is like bubbled. And he's like, "You want me to punch myself in the face so it matches yours?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Maybe if I can do it.
You shut the actual fuck up, you motherfucker!" Like anything I can do, you can do better.
Yeah.
Like what? I can't. I freaking can't. The nursing home? Oh, you mean what I plan to do with my sister when I'm old and decrepit? I mean, I technically am decrepit already, but I'm not old enough. But I mean, I have this plan. To be fair, this was a plan that me and my best friend had, and she passed away before she was 30. So my sister, who knew my best friend, obviously, has taken her place, and we have decided that when we are old and we are in our nursing home, okay, the main plan is to map out a plan to commandeer everyone's tapioca. So I will be riding around in my little beep beep scoot scoot beep beep and stealing motherfuckers' pudding. Bitch, give me your pudding. Nancy, your tapioca's under the bed. Nobody stole it. Like, what you mean, man? Like, what you mean? We did not steal your tapioca. Meanwhile, a few minutes later, me and my sister are just like, you know, stealing all the other old people's pudding. It's fine. It's totally fine. Like, that's the plan. All right. Living the dream. We're stealing tapioca.
You can have fun.
Right? My cat? About my cat? What do you mean? I'm lost here about my cat. I have a lot of fucking stories, all right? Which I don't remember. Nope, no spirits here. Unfortunately. Not yet. Not till later.
It is Friday.
All right. It's a Friday. I mean, no, I'm just silly all the time. This is me literally all the time. Unfortunately, you guys get me like unfiltered, like literally unfiltered. This is just me. Just me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Tea time. I have a lot of stories of nursing homes and cats, so I don't know which one you mean because I've told several. I've told several. Literally several. There's the one with the cat that like Dude, there's like 3 or 4 cats at the cats at nursing homes. Quite a few, as a matter of fact. I don't even know if they allow that anymore, but they used to. In certain ones, allow you to have, like, they would have like it was like a nursing home cat, right? Like, we also have the farm cat stories. The farm cat stories. The farm cat has done a lot. Loves to chase the guinea hens. That one loves to chase the fucking guinea hens. And that barn cat is like, I'm telling you, like, no fear whatsoever. Oh, the donkeys? Yep, we're jumping in the donkey pen. Yep, we're doing that, right? Like, the horses? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We're going to go hang out with the horses. Like, that barn cat is fucking amazing. 5 cones. I can't go that far. It's like, I'm very slow scrolling upwards. But there are quite a few cat nursing home stories in my life. My mother used to work at a nursing home when I was little. And I could go sit and listen to, you know, stories from people who are older in nursing homes fucking until the end of time, dude. Like, I love listening to older people's stories about life, dude. I find them interesting, funny, insightful. Like, there's always something that you learn, you know? Like, I would love that. I wish that there was one like closer by, or I had a car so I could go do it, you know? Oh, didn't somebody say, I think maybe it was Jesse who told me, like, doesn't he do a morning, Friday, every morning? Above? Where above? Girl, I am so lost right now. The bodega cats. Yes, the bodega cats. New Hampshire cat? Nursing home cat? I can't see it. I don't see it. Maybe it's not popping up for me. Did YouTube pull it? I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Found it. Animals can sometimes be far more comforting than humans. One cat lived in a nursing home back in Pennsylvania. If the cat slept with a patient, it meant the human was going to pass. Oh, that's sad. Gave the family time to travel. That's sad, though. Oh. I'm glad I found that. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I'm trying to find them all. That's when I've been, like, scrolling up and down and up and down. I'm, like, all over the place here. Oh, here's another one that I missed. That's sad, but also at the same time, like, comforting. They're not alone, right? Like, the animal is with them. Like, you know, like, the animal's right there to say, like, here I am. Like, you're not by yourself. The bodega cats are the best, though. I do love a good bodega cat, you know? I do. I love a good bodega cat when you go in and the cat's like, yep, here I am. Give me a pat. I live in this store now. Here I am. Oh, it's just very sad. I mean, it's very cool too, though. The animals just know, dude. Okay, the animals know when there's a spirit. The animals know when you're ready to leave. Like, they just know things. I feel like they can see and hear things that obviously we cannot. So, yeah, my cat did too. She kept sitting on, like, right here on my stomach, but like right after my chest. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is your all of a sudden issue with sitting there, bro? And then it was like 2 or 3 weeks later that I found out I was pregnant. The cat knew before I knew. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw that now. I was searching for it, but like for some reason it was not like quickly popping up for me. But again, when I have one already on the screen, it's like keeping me from being able to see all of them. I'm highly allergic to cats, but love watching kittens. Kittens are adorable. They are adorable. I mean, who doesn't love a good kitten, you know? Yeah, so it would give the family time to get there, you know? The cat would be like, okay, I'm going to lay in this bed now, and that means this person's soon to pass, and at least would give the family time to, like, realize what's going to happen, and now they can come and visit and, like, say their goodbyes before the person just passes, which is very, like, a lot of people don't get that, so, like, that's pretty cool, you know? Gotta love animals, you know? They do so much good, even if you don't realize it. Like, they do things that, like, you wouldn't normally think about until after it happens, and then you're like, how did they know, you know? Like, how did they know? Me neither, girl. Me neither. Sapphire's the best. Okay. Me and Sapphire go way back like car seats. All right. We're fam damn now, you know. Hi, Sapphire. At least if you can hear me, possibly. The cat was comforting, healing purrs, and nurses would get the family informed so they could say goodbye. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. See, amazing. Animals are so amazing. I endlessly now have all the good animal videos popping up, all the cute animal videos popping up on my Twitter, my Twitter, because now I keep showing you, because I kept showing you guys like animal videos. So now my algorithm thinks that I need to be inundated with them. But I am totally acceptably okay with being inundated with animal videos, especially cute ones. Okay. Totally acceptable. I saw mother ducks the other day. It was adorable. My animal knows when I have an ice cream and will wake up from a dead sleep for me to share with her. Sapphire's like, you're not having any of that, sir. Not without me. Nope. I just want to tell you guys that I am still enraged. I would still like to speak to the manager that I did not get my fucking donut cone yesterday. All right. Now I'm going to think about this goddamn donut cone that they didn't have for the rest of goddamn time. All right. I don't know anybody else who sells donut cones. All right. What is this contraption? What kind of voodoo magic is this? All right. It looked delicious and insatiable. I wanted it. I still want it. Then she says, "Meh, we don't have any of the donut cones." Well, why the fuck is it front and center on your menu? It's like half your menu and it's $15 and you don't have any of the donut cones. Well, ma'am, you need to put some tape over that shit because that is false advertisement. I don't want nothing else you got. I want the goddamn donut cone. I mean, it was literally a like cinnamon and sugar hot donut made into like a cone. And then they would put the ice cream in there. Like, I want the fuck, right? I want this donut cone. And then we walk up to the stupid thing, and my sister's like, "I'll buy it for you if you're good." And I'm like, "You want me to what now? You want me to behave myself? I don't understand this language you're speaking. Okay, I'm not quite grasping what you're. Yeah, I don't do those things. I don't know what you mean. I will be on my best beat. I will Scout's honor. You know that I will try, attempt. Is attempt good enough? Attempt to behave myself. And I behaved. I was a good girl, allegedly. And so I wanted my goddamn donut cone. And then she said there was none. And so allegedly, I might have gotten very angry and upset. And I now want to speak to her manager. I want to write an angry email and send a smoke signal. Want to send a smoke signal. You fucking donut cone. Oh my goddamn donut cone. My goddamn donut cone. I don't know what kind of desserts they're going to have here tonight, but if they don't have donut cones, I might be upset about it. I would accept fried dough, fried Oreos, fried ice cream. Cheese fries will be acceptable food for me with bacon. It's totally not fun being well behaved. I mean, I'm semi behaved. I'm semi house trained. All right. Semi. I mean, I don't need a leash. My husband does, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I wear the pants. He might attempt to take the pants, but I wear them. Like, you know. And if he didn't attempt to take them, I would be like, "You are a bitch," and then that would not be cute. So, like, you know, I have to have him attempt to wear the pants in this relationship. Although I very fully wear these pants. These pants are tightly upon my buttocks. Behaved women never make history. Yep, no smashing glass ceilings if you behave. Just saying. You know, can't be doing all that. Like following the rules. I mean, I follow some of the rules. I might make up my own along the way, but like, what's the fun in that if you don't, man? You gotta try, you know, try to behave yourself, Elise. And I'm like, I'm gonna attempt. I will attempt. I attempted. I did well. You guys, I did well. You guys were there. I did well. It's fine. Just wanted my goddamn donut cone. Like, where's my fucking donut cone? Like, this is bullshit, Mary Lou. All right, bull shiitake. I say bullshitaki. Not happy. Don't underestimate the angriness of an angry email, or an angry smoke signal, or a very angry finger banged comment. Finger banging has now entered the chat, folks, if you are not aware.
I was totally thinking something else.
Of course you were.
I'm like, wait, how do we just go there?
We did, you know. My husband came up with that one. That was one of his originals that I was typing, and he was like, "If you don't mind, stop finger banging away over there, and can I get a kiss goodbye? Thanks." Like,
pay attention to me.
Yep, Mimi, please. Pay attention to me. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to text back, okay? Like, leave me alone, all right? Mike,
Where do you park normally?
Somewhere along here-ish. Somewhere along there.
Oh, yeah, just saying that for yourself.
Yeah, I feel like it's like right here. Yeah, it's like right around there-ish. My weird natural part. What else we got? What else you guys got? I need you guys to give me, you know, what else is on the list of things to definitely do tonight that would definitely not be crazy, that crazy people have not done. We should admit to all the crimes. You know, we should do that. We should admit to crimes on live streams. We should fight with each other on live streams about no real reason. We should do those things. Yell at the camera. Okay, duly noted. Act tough in front of it. You know, do that as well. What else are we doing? We're going to picket. We're going to hold signs for no real reason in front of police stations for no real purpose whatsoever. That's always fun. You know, I mean, hey, make a day out of it. We'll do that too. What else? What else are we doing? What else? You know? Selfie with a man in a kilt. Does it count that I got the man with his kilt yesterday on the live stream in Rentham? Does that count? Can I check it off the list from that? Because we did do that yesterday. That was the thing that happened. That was a real life thing. What in the fucking Oprah is going on here? What in the Daisy Dukes? I am afraid to ask what a fucking sporan is. If that's how you say it, I don't fucking know. I am afraid to ask what this is, capybara. All right, I'm afraid. I am afraid. No, I will not be streaming the event. I am not. I am afraid. I will be relaxing. Alleged trying to enjoy myself. I don't know how well that's going to go, but you know, I'm going to attempt it. You know, attempt to be an adult and not worry about anything. And it's a little bag that they wear in front. I did see that. Yes. To be fair, it has a weird name. I was afraid to ask. I mean, to be fair, I don't think there's anything worse than what we listened to yesterday. Fleshlight sticks, fucking things with, you know, fleshlights with teeth. I don't know, right? Like, whatever the hell we just listened to was a hell of a lot worse than what a sporan is, I guess, you know? Jaw-dropping hostage video and signed off crying. She did a fucking hostage video? What is wrong with these people? All right, newsflash, everyone. I hate to burst your fucking infinite bubble. But here's a fun fact for you. The sewer turtle does not like you. He doesn't know your children's names. He's not going to help you if you get arrested for, you know, peeing in public. He wants you to raise money for him, do as you're told, or else he will destroy your life. Stop making hostage videos. Stop pretending like he's not a bad person. Stop being like, oh, I'm not going to say that thing because it's not going to help your case, because all you're doing at that point is alluding to the fact that you know he's a shitty person and you just don't want to say it publicly. Like, just do you, boo-boo. Do fucking you, boo-boo. All right? Stop worrying about what you're going to say and if the sewer turtle's going to like it or not. Like, just say it with your whole ass chest like I do. I don't have to worry about being canceled. What am I going to be canceled by a cult? Okay, cool. Like, cancel me, bitches. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't have to worry about being in a cult and pleasing the master, right? Yes, sir. Please, I want some more. I'll get your slippers. Like, no. Fucking no. Absolutely goddamn not. Absolutely the fuck not. Not a thing. Not even a little bit. Okay? No. Traditionally, men in kilts aren't meant to wear undies, but I think they do now. Stop that. Did I pull a Marilyn Manson? I mean Marilyn Monroe. Sorry. Marilyn Monroe. Wrong Marilyn. Sorry, Marilyn. I mean, yeah, that could go for both. Well, Marilyn Monroe and just, I mean, I'm surprised I didn't see one of those yesterday. The wind was high as fuck, and there's men in kilts everywhere. So, you know, oopsies. I love it. I fucking love it. All you got to do right now is go into Boston and you can see plenty.
The scally cap.
Oh, the scally cap. That's such a Boston thing for us. It really, really is.
My father's got plenty.
How many people do we know named Sully? You
Oh,
know,
Jesus,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
many.
How many people, you know, in Boston do we know? 'Cause you guys have to remember, I'm literally
They're always
from
from
there.
Southie.
Yep, from Southie. Or Quincy, where I'm
Or
from.
Quincy,
Yep.
Dorchester.
Yep. Like always. Million Sullys and a million Macs. Like, I don't even know. Did you do the line from Oliver Twist, but use slippers instead of soup? Yes, I did. But I used soup the other day when I said that Aiden was shitting on Jess. He said, no soup for you. No soup for you. Listen, again, I cannot be responsible for the things that fly out of my face hole, you guys. I've said this like a million times. Like, listen, I cannot really be responsible. And I know a billion of you have been like, have you thought about comedy? Like, can you, and listen, I cannot write jokes. That's not like a thing, okay? The things that I say just come flying out. They go from my brain, out my mouth like diarrhea, and there's no stopping it, okay? There's not even a song there to even attempt to stop it. Like, it's just spewing. Yeah, it's bare ass, bro. All right, like that's happening. Like there's no stopping it. It's just happening. It's off the cuff, and I cannot control it. Which is why I give you guys a disclaimer that I cannot be responsible for the things that fly out of my face hole. I just cannot do it. I cannot. It's not my fault. Blame my mama. I don't know. Genetics, I guess. Although to be fair, my mother is not funny at all, and you guys find me very more funny than I find myself. Let's just throw that out there. You guys find more comedy in me than I find in me, other than being a beautiful disaster sometimes. You know, and that's kind of funny. But other than that, you guys find way more comedy in me than I find in myself. I find my husband to be very comedic. I think you guys would too. The Scotland fans have donated 30 grand towards local charities, apparently. I love this. That sounds amazing.
You want more style or?
Let's see. Let's see.
Because otherwise we can go back there and curl it all, but the big barrel was going to be more of a curl. This one might be easy.
Pretty much what I wanted.
Like I said, we can use the curling and actually do more curl to it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like a,
But I
like,
don't
see
know
how
if you
this
want,
is
a
like,
whole lot of body.
nope. I just want like
A quick
a
flip.
little,
Okay.
yep,
I'm gonna use the
yep.
big barrel and just go over the ends with it.
Yep.
It just wasn't straightening your top the way I wanted it to.
Yep.
So that's why I straightened it.
That's what I would have done too.
Okay. That's what I have to do for my hair.
Thank you. Thank you. We're close, folks. We're close. We're close to
We're
the,
just gonna spruce up the end.
yeah, we're just going to spruce up some little flippies and then we'll be done with that. Let's see. What else?
Why is it 12 different hanging out?
Because there's children, 5 of them in the house right now. Yes, Aiden lives in Massachusetts. Correct. He lives where I live, not in the same town or anything. He lives in Western Massachusetts, and I live in the south coast of Massachusetts. You got this. I have faith in you. Hi, Buzzy Buzz. Okay, guys, what else we got? Drum roll, yeah, right? Not done yet, almost. I'll give you a drum roll before I do. Oh, Buzz is going to sit right there at my feet now because I gave him a pat. I know everyone is having fun, but I caught up on some stuff. Hold on, where'd it go? Why was evidence always evolving and changing? Well, I guess that depends on who you talk to, you know? I don't think it was. I just think people didn't have all the information. Thank you, Jesse. I can't play it right now, but thank you. I will not be streaming tonight. No, I'll be busy tonight, obviously, with the event. But I'm gonna try to stream the spaces when I get home in a bit for you guys while I'm sort of getting ready. The rest of my ready. It is a kind of magic. The hairdressing is voodoo, I say. Voodoo. But yes, he does live in Massachusetts. Yes, the answer is correct. Oh mundo, he does. No, yeah, I will not be live tonight. Looks like Nursey is having a crying valid truth currently. Yeah, we're gonna check that out too in a bit when I get home. While I'm getting ready sort of for the rest of this event and getting dressed and stuff, I am absolutely going to put that on for you guys to watch. Because I think it's important. Okay. I think it's very important. When I found someone who was able to cut my hair into a style that worked, I practically in tears with joy. See, that's the thing. I don't trust many people with my fucking hair. Okay. And that's because if you go to a salon and you go to someone you don't know, they might do with your hair what they want to do with your hair and not what you want them to do with your hair. Right? Good hairdressers know that they do what you want them to do. And when you give them leeway, like, you know, you give them leeway, but.
And what your boundaries are.
Yeah, exactly. Bad hairdressers just do whatever the fuck they want and then go, oh, you don't like it? Why not? Like, you know?
I like it.
Yeah, but I like it. Well, that's great. I don't give a fuck what you like. Like, you know? But that's definitely like, you know, I had a hairdressing lady out here, but she actually like retired from hairdressing. Like she went to a different, you know, hairdressing doesn't make a ton of money. So yeah, so she went to a different like thing to do for work to make more money. And she used to do my roots for like, she used to do a roots cut blowout for like $60 every 3 weeks. And like everyone else was paying like, you know, way more than that. So not too shabby, you know, because my roots, my ends, my like they come out very quickly. Like in 2 weeks, I will have full like grays popping out again. Like that's like they start peekabooing after like a week for some reason. Like my hair grows fast, you know, but I also lose a ton of hair, like a ton of hair, you know. Yeah, she did stream some I'm told a hostage video, which is fun, you know. Yeah, you can't stay neutral, okay? That's the problem. This is people's mistake, is thinking that they can. Thinking you can stay neutral and pretending to be like, well, I love everyone, so it's all gravy. Like, when you're in that cult, that's not the way it works, dude. You need to pick a person or another, or the other one's pissed off, and you're about to get shots fired from both sides. So Kim better figure it the fuck out, dude, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going, this whole, like, neutral thing, like, she doesn't want to cross Aiden, and she's afraid, obviously. You could see that from the whole asking Grok things with her and Jimmy, and then Grok saying things about Aiden that they didn't love, and they were like, whoa, Grok, kill Grok, like, yeah, let him say what he's going to say. It's an AI. You're so worried that Aiden's going to be mad that the AI said something because you played it on your stream. Well, guess what? He would have been mad. He would have flipped out. Like, and that's the point. If you have to be afraid of someone you're supposed to be, quote, protecting or, quote, friends with, then that's not a fucking friend, dude, right? That's not a friend. He's using you. Dude, he doesn't give a shit about you. Like, I don't know what these people don't grasp. And Kim's a woman, so what she doesn't seem to understand is she's on the chopping block next. They don't, like, women, like, that's not a thing. It's not a fucking thing. Like, Aiden doesn't do women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can hug it out with Will all he wants, but even Will's on that hit list. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Will didn't want it to look like he was Aiden's bitch. The problem with that is all he did was make it look like he was Aiden's bitch even more. Like, that whole video did absolutely nothing. Aiden wanted to stop the bleeding. So, you know, Will doing a stream and saying something, what did Aiden do? Pop right onto his fucking stream and he let him in. And then what? He stopped it. He stopped the fucking endless bleeding of what Will was about to say. And that's his only goal, was to tell Will whatever he wanted to hear to get him to shut the hell up. And Will fell for it like a dumbass. You know? It's just wild. It's wild. Yeah, I mean, my problem with that, with the shampoo and stuff, is that I can't just use any shampoo, like the colored hair shampoo. Like, I have to use the psoriasis shampoo. Like, nothing else works. I kid you not. Like, literally nothing else works on my head. and I absolutely need to use it. Like I can use other things different times of the week, but like you want to obviously use the colored hair shampoo and conditioner as much as you can, like I don't. Oh, I don't. I feel like it's been the end for a while of that, like, quote, community, that they want to keep saying community, but yet there's nothing community about it. It's one-sided. It's what Aiden says and what Aiden wants, and then that's it, Most people understand that, right? All the content creators do, but most other people understand that. The only people who don't quite understand that are the people who are like actively in the cult and just making endless excuses for him every time he crashes out or every time he does something shitty. They're like, well, he's got a lot on his plate. Well, welcome to the fucking club. So does the rest of the world. I sure as hell have a lot on my fucking plate, but that does not give me the fucking right to try to boss people around. Tell them what they can and can't do, how they should run their streams, so on and so forth, how they should feel, how they should react, how that come the fuck on. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to be able to boss everybody around, but usually he does that privately. So when it's put on full display, he kind of doesn't know what to do but to revert back to the whole shitting on everyone and trying to answer a question with a question thing. It's a great tell of his that he cannot answer something honestly if he's asking another question to answer that question, or if he's deflecting back to you. Listen, I would settle for a newer phone, period. Fucking iPhone. I don't give a shit what kind of phone it is. My phone is like on death's door. It's a knocking and no one's opening. Like, my phone is like, it glitches, it shuts down, it turns off. I can't have two things open at once, or it's like a shit show. Like, it freezes and then won't do anything at all. I agree. Everything on his plate was put there by him. Every fucking thing on his plate was put there by him. 100%. 100%. That's just who he is, unfortunately. It's who he is and what he does. And it's unfortunate, but it's real life, he is going to keep blaming everyone else until the cows come home. And it's like, when does the responsibility kick in? Like, when does it kick in? At what point? The doo-doo meanie face doo-doo head. Again, I still say he's a thunder cunt, but I digress. Like a mob boss. You come to me on the day of my kid's graduation, and you tell me you don't think you're like me. Like, fuck, dude. Like, what do you think this is, sir? Like, what the fuck do you think this is? Boston 25 investigates. Massachusetts trooper charged with assault, wiretapping, now part of gun charges. Great. Another state trooper charged. Beautiful. We're just a whole shit show in this state. It's wonderful. The fuck? Like, I just have no words for our state at the moment. Like, I have no words. Girl, I need a new phone so bad, it's not even funny, but who the fuck can afford that, Who the fuck can afford that? Being new is like walking to a room of people talking a special lexicon. Well, that's the thing. Just ask questions. We'll answer them. I always tell people there's no stupid questions here. Like, so it might sound like you might not want to ask it because you might be like, oh, well, everybody else knows and I don't know, and it sounds stupid. Like, no, definitely ask the question so we can answer it, so you do know what people are talking about when they're talking about it, Jessie answered that. It's free Karen Reed. She answered it above. FKR means free Karen Reed. That's Jessie answered that above for you. Always ask all the questions so that when you see it in other places, you can be like, oh, that's what that is, No, it has nothing to do with your age. Didn't matter what age you were. Listen, if you were 18 and you just stepped into this, I would ask that same question. If I didn't know, I would ask that same question. I need to know what that acronym means so that when I see it, I can know, you know? Don't be sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Always ask the questions so that we can answer them so that you know, you know? That way you're not like lost in a conversation or lost on a live stream. Yeah, definitely ask questions. I tell people all the time, hey, Maestro, nice to see you. Nice to see you. We do love questions, and there is a lot of lore. Capybara's right. There's a lot, like a lot. Like, I feel like there's so much that I couldn't possibly remember to like explain each one if you didn't remind me. You know what I mean? Like if you remind me to be like, oh, hey, Elise, what's that mean? Like, who is that? Like, what are we talking about? Like, I can explain, you know, since you're new here. We have people that come in that are new all the time, and I love when they ask questions so that we can answer them, you know, so that way they know. Maestro, did you check out the shit show on Spaces or the hostage video? I need to know. I'm not unmuted. Well, that'll help. Sorry, I wasn't unmuted. I will play it, but I can't right now. When I get home in about a half an hour or so, I will play the Spaces for you guys in the and the hostage video, so you can see what the hell is going on. You didn't see it? Damn it. I didn't see it yet either, but Jen said she'd keep it up until I get home and I can show you guys. Because she was only going to keep it up for a few hours because she was like popping off X, and I don't mind. I don't blame her. I mean, if I didn't have a channel, I probably would not be on Twitter either. You know, unfortunately, Magic, StreamYard doesn't have an app yet for Android, and so I can't share screen or do any of the things that I do on my computer. You can only basically do like the one screen that I have now. I only have my phone with me, so there's no way for me to show the screen until I get home. I mean, I'm only down the street. I'm not far. I'm only down the street from my house. So once I get home, it'll be super quick, and I'll be able to like get ready I'll be able to get ready, like get, you know, dressed and stuff while you guys are like listening to that, and I have it on in my headphone, you know. I got FOMO right now too. I'm not gonna lie. I got some FOMO right now. Okay. It's fear of missing out. In case anybody didn't know, it's fear of missing out. FOMO is fear of missing out. But don't worry, because I never let you guys miss out. Would I ever let you guys miss out? I need to know. I need to know, chat. Would I ever let you guys miss out on something that I thought you needed to hear was important, or that we could fucking laugh at for the pure comedy LOL cow gold that it is? Would I? I don't think I would. Rose is correct. I would not. I would not. Not even by a long shot. Let you guys miss that. It might be a minute before. I mean, to be fair, last night was like, you know, that whole shit show happened in the morning. And I did an entire freaking 4 or 5 hour live stream for you guys last night because I knew you guys wanted to see it, and some of you don't have those platforms. And I don't know. Maybe they bonded in comments. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I got a lot of text messages right now. I'll tell you that much. I have a lot of text messages, probably emails. I can't see those right now at the moment. The only thing that's popping up for me at the moment was when Patricia sent she was kind enough to send that Venmo, that $25 Venmo is the only thing that's like Venmo and Cash App's popping up for me. Those are the only in my text messages, and I can see those, but I can't see anything else right now. They were on together yesterday. Yeah, we played that yesterday when they were on together yesterday. I have an X account for hobby stuff like gardening and astronomy. Ooh, I love astronomy. And it's so chill, like totally different app. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Algorithms, I guess, right? I guess. See, everybody's always like, oh, I got a second account. And I'm like, I don't need a burner account, but maybe I don't need a burner account. But maybe I make like a second account just to like change the algorithm to like things I'm actually fucking interested in and like, you know what I'm saying, guys? I know you guys know what I'm saying. How many of you, oh, it doesn't even show me how many of you are watching from X, how many hundreds of you are watching from, it just shows me the total number on this. So to all hundreds of you at the moment, I promise you I will play it when I get home. I know this is not a regularly scheduled programming, but it's still programming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is still our programming. If you don't at least get one laugh out of me today, then I must not be on my game, okay? We go way back like car seats, guys. I mean, jeez. Just still trying to finesse her exit. Like any good Politico, she will try to rally writers around a common enemy. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, what she doesn't realize, it's inevitable, okay? It's freaking inevitable. Oh, she did a Spaces last night. She herself did a Spaces last night. Magic. Like, just herself did a Spaces last night. I think Aiden had his cult meeting last night on his show. That you have to be like a paid member, like $15 a week or month or whatever, to do like his cult show that he does on Thursdays. So most of us humans would never pay for that. Ooh, I vote for saltines or Ritz. Both of those are good. Both of those are good. I am also very random. I love to be random. Wicked random. But I would say Ritz or saltines. It depends on what you're eating it with, okay? You're going to have to tell us what you're eating it with. Which soup and or thing are you crumbling it upon is the question. Is it chili? Go with saltines. Is it like a chicken corn chowder? Go with the Ritz. I have questions, okay? I have questions. I think she wants to talk about it because her numbers went way up to talk about this drama. Well, what she doesn't realize is, like, after like 3 or 4 days, it's not interesting anymore. So she wants to wait until like Monday to do like an entire like week of like saying his show sucks or whatever, and having other people talk about it. And it's like, cool, by then it's stale. Like, no one cares at that point. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she saw, was numbers and views that went way up for that one drama thing. And she goes, ooh, oh, drama's views. My views are way up. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep doing that. Right? Like, the problem with that is you can't just keep doing that without pivoting here and there. Like, when there is a drama like that, it lasts a few days at best, and then it's stale and no one fucking cares. You know what I mean? Like, a week, 2 weeks, like, that's old. It's old. No one cares. Moving on. You know, what other shit is going to happen in the meantime to talk about? You know, something different than that. I don't think she realizes that. You know, I think she thinks she's just going to like ride the wave of views for that came in for 1 or 2 streams and be like, well, I'll ride that for 3 weeks. Like, that's not the way it works, dude, at all. Club crackers with hummus. I am not a hummus fan. Not a huge hummus fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the club crackers either. Saltines or Ritz are my jam. Or oyster crackers if you are having, you know, clam chowder. It has to be oyster crackers. Cannot be anything else. She wants to run her channel and avoid catching any collateral charges. She needs to separate from him to do so. Well, that's the thing. She doesn't realize that. It's like you need to separate yourself apart from him and his shittiness to do that. You know, ooh, saltines with butter. That sounds good. Saltines with butter. Oh, of course, Sparkle's going to have. Found a new cracker. Bruschentini, onion and parsley. I like a good garlic cracker or an onion and or an everything cracker, onion and pepper cracker. Who is she? Who is Ethel? Ethel is Jess Machado, who we here call Ethel Machado, because she is a busybody who, you know, has to measure the local Democratic guy running for whatever's pool, you know, with rulers and bedrows. You know, it's probably about 5 bedrows tall and like 3 bedrows wide. Ethel is correct in that our forte is not court analysis and it's boring. Listen, I can make court analysis not boring. You know, I do it all the time. I can read court docs and make them funny, or, you know, like you know, you do voices. You get to the crux of what the fuck it means without reading all the boring parts to people. You know, you don't have to read the full legalese to sort of read it and then dissect it. I mean, some people want to hear the full legalese of it all because they understand it, but most people don't. They just want you to tell them what the motion says, what it does, what it's for. Like, that's it. See, I can't do Swiss. Nope, can't do Swiss cheese. I do not like Swiss cheese. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan of Swiss. You want to know what's good with Ritz crackers? Sharp cheddar, pepperoni. Delicious. Delicious. You do myself to answer a text. You can, and she doesn't. That's okay. But she has TV breathing down her neck. Oh, absolutely. And I would not stand for that. I'd tell him to go fuck himself. Oh, my grandfather loved townhouse crackers. I think my grandmother loved townhouse crackers. See, look at you guys always taking care of me. The answer is no, I have not eaten yet today. but you guys probably already knew that.
She got her caffeine.
I got half of my caffeine in my body already, though. That's pretty good. I had some water. I was hydrating. You know, you have to hydrate before things like these, you guys. Very important. It's very, very important.
And ibuprofen.
Yes, ibuprofen's probably smart before I goddamn do a goddamn fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I feel like I have to be like a polished stone to shine sometimes, you know? Like I'm not very polished. You don't want me to give a joke for that, do you? Ma'am, you can't say things like, do you need that to be rubbed out and then expect me to not crack a joke on that?
Boundaries all of a sudden.
We don't have boundaries. I don't know what those are. The fuck are those? Say what I want when I want. God damn it.
When I want.
When I want. Nurse Kim's willing to lie for TV. She allowed Karen Reed to be accused of lying. Nice, Kimmy. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, that's what you have to do for the cult, right? Like, if Aiden doesn't like Karen Reed anymore, then you can't like her either. Like, that's like a thing now, you know? Like, girl, I can't. I'm in a chair getting my hair done. I can't be doing all that right now. This is a very serial, all right? This is a serial business. It's very serial business
This
right
is more
now.
than just a blowout.
Yeah,
this
this
is a whole process.
Yeah, it's a full whole process here. Full whole process we're having. Takes time and effort to do court documents. That's not Machado's jam. Definitely not our jam. I mean, I don't think time or effort is our jam, to be fair. Like, it definitely is information to ponder and vet, of course. Definitely, of course. You're 1,000% right, Freeze. It's a cheddar blend. Oh, that's interesting. Court documents are never her jam. I agree, Freeze. That was her point. What coverage does CB want? He's such a moron. He couldn't answer. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't think he wants anyone pulling up his court documents.
Go away.
I think he doesn't want anybody pulling up his court documents and putting it next to the statute, because the statute that the law says would be blown right out of the water. So why he would want people to do that is really beyond me. What he wants people to do is lie, spin narrative, right? Say, he didn't do such things allegedly, folks. Nope, he didn't do that. He's innocent. It's all one big corruption scheme, and everyone is out to get him and has derangement syndrome. Well, you have fucking Tanty syndrome, sir. Okay. I don't know any other grown man crying on the floor, pounding their fists, going, "I can't go back. I can't go back." You know, never met any of those. Just you, sir. My face is good, but it's killing you. Just kidding. But but no, he doesn't want that. He does not. I don't watch her because I believe with her line of work and saying the things she has about other people left a bad taste in my mouth. I do not blame you, Magic. The only case I could think of that rivals Karen's case is John Bonet, and there was none of this internet stuff going on at that time. You are 100% correct. The internet was not a thing then like that, and it didn't have effect on cases like that. It didn't have narratives spun, so on and so forth, you know. Nurse Kim was boring. I changed it, and I want to wait to listen to Jay with you. I don't blame you, girl. I would want to listen to it with me too. I'm having a hard time holding on and waiting. My ADHD is ripping. Girl, listen. Okay, listen. All right. I know you guys want what I want, which is always like instantaneous gratification, but I'm getting a ton of gratification right here in this chair. All right.
Beauty is time.
Right? Time is beauty. Beauty is a time. All right. All right. In my opinion, Karen needs to
And
go
not for
away.
nothing, you get a lot of hair.
I do. I do. It's thinner, but it's also
it's
was
long.
long. Yeah. Yep. It's long. His personal drama. Yeah, well, but that's the thing. He doesn't want to talk about his personal drama when he doesn't want to talk about it, but he wants to talk about it when he wants to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick a fucking lane, sir, because you are about to crash and you never pump the goddamn brakes. Like, yeah, he's paying his lawyers 5 figures, 6 figures. Okay, they got to go do that work instead of making people on the internet try to do it for free. I mean, that's weird ass shit, bro. Just saying. Used to work at a trauma center and frequently connected with Cyril Witched. I don't know how to say it. I'm butchering this. I wish he was still alive to assess this case. I feel like I've heard his name before. I feel like I have. You know? He wants people to talk about him in his case, aka cause, the TBS revolution, his free speech, mission, purpose, blah blah blah. Yeah, except the problem is it's not about you know, it might be. You never know, Bri. You know, beauty is time and time is beauty, Bri. Okay. I am getting my hair done right now. Okay. We can totally go
last section.
we can go full Ethel, you know, we can do that. We can go full Ethel, except we promise we will not shit on you, Brian, because we think you are a decent human being. We will not drag you and poor Mike into the shenanigans and then decide that we want to think about whether mean words against people that you made them up about might feel bad about them. Apparently she's just now self-reflecting on that, you know, that she said mean words about you, and that Aiden brought it up, because that should definitely hold weight. What Aiden says makes sense, right? Makes total fucking sense. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I have Spanish people here, folks, and so it is difficult, you know. For them it is. For them it's a fucking game. For me, these are people's lives, and it doesn't matter if they're strangers to me or people I know. Like, everybody deserves that level of privacy, respect, comfort, and they deserve to not be harassed into fucking oblivion because someone else has a different opinion about it. You know, like, no one deserves that. You know, they just don't. It's gross. But hello, darling. Hello, darling. Hello. All the love in the chat for Brian. It is a Friday. Today's a Friday. Yep. No pain, no gain, babies. No pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? Oh, apparently she said she's reflected on it this morning. Apparently, that's what she said. She said, "Well, now I'm thinking about it, and I've reflected, and like, okay, cool. Clearly, you didn't reflect for long, because I would have been T-5 seconds before you spit his name out again. Like, we all know she isn't going to reflect for very long, but apparently that comment got her. Quote, she said it got her this morning. That Aiden got her on that one. Point for Aiden. Point proven, right? That made her think about it. And that did make her sad, and it threw her off her game. And that was the only other time besides the him talking about the bug that smells like wet socks and broken dreams that she got upset about. You know, that's what she said this morning, at least the part that I listened to. Yeah, but none of us did. See, that's the difference, right? Brian, none of us did. None of us, right? I didn't deserve what the fuck I had to deal with. And it was simply, I didn't lie for him, right? He couldn't keep his dick in his pants where it belonged. And I didn't lie for him. And he was not happy about the fact that he got caught cheating on his wife with 3 other women, and that I didn't fucking, lie for him. That's not my problem. That's his problem. And instead of just copping to that and saying like, hey, I made a mistake, guys, like, whatever, he needed a scapegoat. I needed to be the bad guy because he could not be honest about what actually happened and what he was actually upset about. Could not do that. No accountability, no responsibility. Like, I did nothing but treat all of those people with kindness and respect. All of them. But the second he says, nope, that person's bad, don't like them, they'll love you until the second. I said this to Jesse on the phone. All those people loved you. They loved Mike. They loved me, until the second he told them not to. What does that tell you? I don't tell my audience who to like and who not to like. I tell them they should go and listen to everyone. Everyone. They should also not harass people. Not okay. Not acceptable behavior in my community, right? I also tell them not to even defend me, because I don't want them wasting their time or efforts on stupid people. I mean, you can't change stupid, dude. You just can't, like, there's no point in trying. And I humbly agree with you, my friend. Like, you went above and beyond just being even nice and having respect with some of these people, and you did some good deeds for these people, like, just out of just to be a good person. Like, Nan did some too, Mike did some too, like, we all did. And I guess people were just being used as tools, right? Like, here, I need you to do these things for me because I'm taking advantage of your kindness and know that you'll do them. But, if I don't feel you're useful, or if I can use you as a scapegoat, well, that's what you're going to be then, which is why every single one of these people who think that, like, they're special with him, like, no, they're not. It's all the same. It's all the fucking goddamn same. It will always end up the same. He's burned every relationship he's ever had or situationship, okay, ever. And it'll never change. It'll always be the same. You know what I mean? No. Like, no. It's never gonna. Well, you're also trying to be a good human, right? And help someone, you know? And that's it's the same thing I would do, right? I want to help someone, right? I want to be able to say like, hey, this person like deserves a chance, you know? And I would give anyone that chance, but once you take advantage of my fucking kindness, like then, well, guess what? You can actually go fuck yourself at that point and with no lube and right up the asshole. Don't care. You know? Some people just are evil. Some people are just shitty fucking people, you know? It's just evil. It's all evil. It's just evil, evil, evil. Some of the shit these people do, I would never. On another level, girl, they're on another planet, all right? We blasted off into outer space 3 days ago. Like, we're orbiting right now, okay? We're orbiting Earth. That's what we're doing. Yep. Well, no, I wasn't hesitant to throw him under the bus. What I did was I talked it out with a few people and said, I'm not going to give him what he wants. My immediate response was to rage. And then like, I was like, wait a second, hold on. That's what he wants. I recognized almost right away that's what he wanted. And so I was like, I'm not going to give him what he wants. Not fucking doing that. I am not going to give him what the hell he wants. That's not going to happen. I am going to say that I'm not going to address a toddler tantrum. And then I didn't. And it's exactly what I said. I'm not going to address a toddler tantrum. And then when it kept going and it kept going and it kept going, that is when I decided that I was going to say something. Because at that point, it's like, if I give him radio silence, right? And I don't address his nonsense, like, what does he have at that point? All it looks like is he's just harping on something for no real reason with a bunch of, when people first asked him what the problem was, all he kept saying was it's a personal issue. It was a personal thing. Like, what did she do to you, bro? Like, oh, it's so personal. Couldn't answer the question. Why? Because he needed to come up with something. That's why, which is what ultimately he did. Made shit up, made mountains out of molehills, you know, the whole shebang. The whole shebang. That's what he did, you know? Yeah, don't argue in the idiot because then you lose brain cells, you know? And those people don't have many left anyway. Like, so, you know, you can't fix dumb. Like, you can't. You really, really can't fix dumb. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, you know? Yeah, it was probably way before your time, you know? I think probably way, way before your time. A lot of that stuff was before a lot of people's times, you know? You know? I don't know. It's what they do. They just love it, you know? Oh, absolutely. I was decent, but the conversations that I was having privately behind the scenes were, I'm going to fucking drop bombs like Hiroshima up in this bitch. And then as soon as I said that, I was like, they were like, do it. And I was like, you know what? No, because I feel like that's what he wants, right? So if you go back to the people I had these private conversations with, like at the time, they'll tell you, like, my whole reason for not automatically reacting was I didn't want to give him what he wanted. I saw that he was craving it and I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give him the opposite, which is a part of what Jess is doing right now. But what she doesn't seem to realize is that's, again, I've lived it. It's not going to work out the way she thinks it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's literally not going to. You can try to like, be like, all right, you know what? I'm going to be the better person. I'm not even going to trash you. I'm just not going to say shit. How about that? I'm just going to do my own fucking thing. Right? He doesn't let you. He won't fucking let you. Starts calling people in your life, family members, friends, kids, their family members, friends, kids, like so on and so forth. Like, he won't let you. That's what she doesn't grasp. Like, he will not fucking allow it. It's not allowed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gross, right? I know. I agree with you, old enough to know. It's gross, you know? Well, see, that's the thing. There was things happening behind closed doors. Like, I was also like collecting things. And again, I had a lot of private conversations. There were things happening behind closed doors on purpose. And so, yes, I remained like, and before that, I was good to him because that's how I am to everybody. It's the same way I would be to anyone before, right? But after, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to not give him what he wants. And also, I'm going to collect a few things here. to prove what I need to fucking prove later on. And that's exactly what I fucking did. He's a petulant child. You know what I mean? You know? So Nurse Kim admitted lying for TB before, so why should people believe her now? You helped by lying to perpetrate that Kim was a liar and the recording. You lied then and lie now. I don't blame you guys because I believe that she, you know, oh, does he? Oh, does he? Oh, does he? I've been through the ringer when it comes to dealing with that shit. Oh, does he? You know? Oh, fucking does he? You know? It's unfortunate. Maybe just take responsibility. All he had to do was like either not talk about it at all. I think his fear of me saying something is what drove him to that. I never said I was. As a matter of fact, I tried to have a private conversation with him to be an adult and be like, I'm not your enemy. What's your problem with me, bro? Like, what is your issue? His problem was I knew, right? I had no intent of telling anybody. I didn't fucking care. I didn't care that much. It's not my life. I don't care. Like, but his fear of me telling anyone at all drove him to say, oh, I'm going to attack her first, just, you know, and then anything she says after, everybody will not believe, right? That's the same tactic he's used over and over and over and over and over again. Like, listen, I've lived it, so I don't know why these people, like, again, what do I know, right? What do I know? I'm just a dummy, right? Twisted's a dummy. She doesn't know anything, right? How could I possibly fucking know? And it's funny because for all of you who have been here long enough, like, how many predictions have I made that have come true? Like, what's my fucking batting average here? You know, I think it speaks for itself at this point. I think my batting average is pretty damn fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure, you know? Oh, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's what he loves to do in general, you know? Yeah, thank you, Laura. That's perfect. Whatever you think he's done, it's about 10 times worse, like, that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of the mundane things, people are like, oh, well, he did this one wiretapping thing, and maybe one time he threatened one person. Like, nope, times that by like 1,000. And pretty much anybody he has any situationship with and tries to gain leverage, blackmail, wiretapping, like, you name it, it happens. We should put that on our list. Blackmail and extortion. Yep. That's on our list of things to do tonight while we're adulting. We're going to just blackmail and extort people. Maybe for their pudding cups. I don't know. Maybe for their martinis. I'm not sure. Oh, I know what Duck's saying. He's not putting words in someone's mouth. They're trying to say, like, the Kim's video, like, speaking for, like, what Kim did, not necessarily like he's using the comment like as if to speak to Kim, right? NK is Nurse Kim. And she admitted to lying for Aiden before. Like, why would people believe her now? You know, she helped by lying to perpetuate that, like, the wiretapping, she never heard it, and she did hear the wiretapping, right? Like, so which one is the lie? Or are you lying then or now? You know what I mean? Like, which one is it? Not a target. Nobody's ever a target. Nobody's a target. Everybody breathe. I think you just didn't understand what they were saying. We don't do targets here. That's not my thing. I would never let that happen. That's not a thing. You're Wade Boggs, my friend, right? Wade Boggs? Wade Boggs me. I can't. That's why you're waiting on JFK to get it right. Well, that's exactly why, right? Because they kept saying, like, oh, I didn't hear it. Oh, I didn't know about it. But they did, right? They did. They absolutely did. They just needed to lie for Aiden because that's what he wanted, you know? That's what he fucking wanted. He wanted it. Like, that's what he wanted. He wanted people to, like, you know, lie for him. And that's ultimately, they understood the assignment. You know what I mean? Oh, you get that coffee. Duck. Coffee's an important thing. And I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but I do have vape, and that's very important as well. Massachusetts is a 2-person consent state. So you need both consent. So that's the point, is like, he will record people without their knowledge. In Massachusetts, that is a felony. It's a 2-person consent state. Coffee breaks are always amazing, though. Yep, 2-party consent state here in Massachusetts. So, like, you know, he doesn't seem to care, though, that it's a 2-party consent state. Like, Massachusetts is and always has been a 2-party consent state. Both parties have to know that they're being recorded and consent to it. So he is lucky that one of the numerous people that he wiretapped didn't go and file charges on him. They could have. They could have, you know. They could have. No worries. I mean, you're new, so there's some things you're not gonna understand or know, you know, and that's okay. It's totally okay. It happens all the time, especially because, like, in chat or in comments, like, you can't exactly see, you can't hear anybody's, like, tone. You can't sort of, like, tell, like, what the context is, you know, so it's easy to kind of get it jumbled. Hubby has one of those, Jesse. He has one of those. It actually smells amazing. I don't know what flavor it is, but it smells like very tropical, you know. Anticipation. I have it too. I have it too. I always read you guys' comments out loud to make sure I hear them. And when I'm on mute, I read them out loud too to make sure that I'm understanding them. But I digress because I still sometimes get it wrong. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's see. We keep it tight, Chad. Very coy way of acknowledging that she heard the wiretapping to avoid Aiden's threat to subpoena witnesses. I don't think they're going to avoid that. What they don't seem to understand is even if they were like, no, I'm not going to come testify. I don't want to get involved. Like, his attorneys are going to subpoena them anyway. They don't have a choice. So what are you going to do? What are their choices going to be? Lie on the stand? Commit perjury? And then what? Because then they run the risk. And of course, as I know, okay, well, I didn't see a drum I'll give myself a drum roll then. I mean, yeah, you did lose me a minute ago, but I'm not lost anymore. I have been found. I have been found. Okay. Drum rolling. Okay. I took some length off because my hair was very dead at the bottom. Okay. It was dead. But now it is not. It is alive. She's alive, I say. She's alive. Alive. Obviously, I did not do my hair yet. I mean, my makeup yet. That did not get done yet. So we are working with, you know, just the hair at the moment. I'm not dressed yet either. I wore this tank top in case like any dye got on it and I wouldn't care about it. But we are healthy and we are a little shorter and lighter and layered. And I'm gonna, before I leave, I'm gonna use my curling wand and just, again, because my hair does not love to hold any sort of curl, even if it's like a little bit. So I'm going to hit the sides here with my curling wand when I leave and give it a little bump over here and we'll be good to go. Okay, it'll be good to go. So we cut off some lengths, but it's still very lengthy. It's still past my boobage. Okay, we put some layers in it and it's lighter and healthier, and I will obviously give you guys a full reveal picture when I am dressed and ready to leave. But for now, what I'm going to do is sign off so I can go home. She's going to bring me home in just a few minutes, and then you guys can watch the shit show of the hostage video in the spaces while I get ready for the rest of getting dressed. So I love your stinking faces. Do me a favor on your way out, hit the like button, subscribe. That'd be helpful. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that would be super helpful. I'll buy myself a drink with it tonight or tip my hairdresser. I will do that. Do me a favor. Anybody who donates, I will read them on the live in less than an hour when we do the next one while I'm getting ready at home. Y'all know how to. All the descriptions in the video, in the live chat. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.